Hello, everybody. What's up? How are we all doing? Who do we got here? Ezra, Cantania, Johnny, Addy Splash, hello, welcome, first-time chatter. Welcome to the pool party. Deanna, Sunny, Protag, Triz, Zandik, Bakumi's Disney, Cantania, probably said that already. Doubling up with names here. Tear Spot, Save Girl, hello and welcome, first-time chatter. Cantony, you got C6 Freminet, yes! Party! Party! That's awesome. How are we all doing? Lou, you made it! Hello! Dude, Sonny, that's awesome. What's up, Destiny Kyrie? Kyrie right here. It's my Kyrie. $50. Less than I had to spend, so I understand your pain. I understand the pain of investing in getting these characters. Save Girl. C5 so close. I feel ya, Ezra. I feel ya. Today we're going to have a really fun stream. We've got SevyPlays in the house, and we are going to play some Genshin Impact. I am going to get coached on basically how to use Freminet, how to play this game, how to be effective with my time. The things that should be important to me as a Freminet main, and probably important to you, a lot of Freminet havers, enjoyers, users. So I'm really excited to hang out with Sevy today. They sound like a phenomenal human being. We've chatted briefly, but they haven't seen my account in depth. So I'm a little scared, but I'm excited to get their analysis on what it's like for someone who hasn't played this game truly since Dragonspine. I mean, that's when my characters, my roster stops. And I think this is going to be a really fun segment for Sevy to stick their teeth into. Yes, Sevy is so nice. We're going to get coached to the fullest capacity. Once they are ready, we will join up, and we will both be on the stream together. If you haven't seen Sevy's videos and everything else, Mr. Ocelot, hello and welcome. I'm going to plug Sevy's Twitch. I don't know if I'm even following them right now. There we go. You can also watch on Sevy's Twitch. You can go to YouTube. And I'm going to link you SevyPlays.
It's our trio of fun.
There's Sevy! And this is their video guide on Freminet. So after you have went and watched this stream today, you can check out the full guide on YouTube. Make sure you are liking and subscribing to Sevy. Imbutarlune and Eddie Swifter. Hello. Welcome, everybody. Welcome. This is going to be a really, really fun stream. Make sure you all give Sevy lots of love and welcomes. Go over there, get in both of our chats, and send some love. Send some claymores right now. Can we send some Freminet claymores to Sevy's chat, please? Can we get the warm welcomes coming? Kite! Talaviti, hello, first-time chatter. Hello, Princora. Viva SparkX. Bright Cloud. Please go over to, can you please also open up Sevy's Twitch in the other tab and send some claymores in there too, please. I'll do a shout-out, actually. That's probably the best way of doing it. SevyPlays. Watched you C6ing Freminet earlier today. Heck yes. Bright Cloud, hello. Scravy, Gravy. Please, please, please send some claymores over to Sevy's chat. New sub! Heck yeah! Huffle Nerd, welcome! Thank you so much. I appreciate you being a subscriber. Oh gosh. Double sound here. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you so much, Huffle Nerd. I appreciate everybody who joins my subs, my supporting team here. As subscribers, you are helping to feed my cats. I've got 4 of them. They're right here. Every subscription goes to feeding these kitties. Flip Paw, hello and welcome. Thank you, thank you, thank you for sending some love to Sevy's stream. Everybody who went over there and did so. Okay, let's, I'm gonna let Sevy know that I'm good to go. See how they're doing. But I want to make sure everything is all systems go here. It's so hot! Currently working on building your Freminet? Heck yes! Yes, let me attend to you first. What's up, buddy? What's up, bud? Okay. Mambo and Ichi Woo Woo! Hello and welcome! Thank you for joining the party. Oh no, what did I just do? What did I do? Okay. We're good. Alright, I'm gonna let Sevy know that we're good to go. Close out all these tabs. Make sure I'm performing at the highest possible level here. I'm gonna feed Sasuke first before we get started here. Because, oh wait, what am I doing? That's brightness. I want to make sure my game is full screen. Genshin. Transform. Transform! Fit to screen. Okay. Hello, Ichiwoo. Thank you so much. I appreciate you. Ready in a sec. Gonna tame the kitty before he destroys my home. Come on, Moch. Alrighty. I've got 4 separate drinks here. I am ready to rock. Okay. Okay.
Oh, hello.
Hello, hello, everybody. Please welcome Sevy to the stream.
Chat, please welcome Paul as well. Hello.
Let me move over here so everybody can see your wonderful. What do we call? Is this your avatar?
It's my avatar slash PNG tuber.
PNG tuber. So can you explain to me what the difference between that is and a VTuber, or is it the same thing?
It's like it's a very similar thing. It's like the VTubers, a VTuber can use a PNG tuber, but the VTubers who usually invest or like who use different models, sometimes they're actually 3D or they are 2D rigged and all that. I have a very cool but simple PNG tuber.
I got it. It looks great. I love it. It is so cute and adorable. So
Thank you.
I'm currently now considering doing that for myself because I feel like some days don't feel like putting myself together and would love to just do that instead of using my face cam.
That's actually exactly why I got mine done. And actually the artist of my PNG tuber is here in my chat. Her username is Tala_VT. Sorry, no, just Tala VT without the underscore. But
they're in my chat.
That's actually the reason. They're in your chat. There you go.
There we go. Thank you, Tala.
Yeah.
I might be reaching out to you.
Great. Yes.
Yes.
Awesome. Success. All right.
Well, I'm Sevy. I am so excited to have you here, and thank you for being so kind and answering my belligerent message, being like, "Teach me your ways, master," on how to play this game. I really appreciate you doing this.
Thank you for inviting me. This is gonna be the first time I'm gonna quote unquote coach someone. We'll see how it goes. Although I'm down for this to be like a friendly, fun chat.
Yeah.
As well.
That's really my goal here. I mean, your video was so in depth and amazing, and I've already linked it in my chat here for everybody. You did such a great guide. I was so blown away, and it was so kind, and it was so informative, and it really made me, as someone who hasn't really played this game in a while, in depth. Like I've been button mashing my way through Inazuma and Sumeru to get to Fontaine, and for the first time I was like, okay, great, now I get a sense of actually how to play this character. I can learn and not create bad habits now.
Yes, cool. That is the goal. That is the goal. Like I always hope that my videos are accessible to those who aren't hardcore, who are casual, but like are interested in upskilling or like, learning more. So it's really great that it turned out that way for you.
Heck yes. You know what I want to do here, because actually no, it's SevyPlays. It should be in my Twitch description. I'm sorry. That is who I am joined with here today, Mystic. SevyPlays. I will shout them out once again. And also, I want to make a disclaimer here for my chat, at the very least. It will be I'm going to do my best to read a lot of the chat and everybody who follows and everything. But since I'm going to be doing almost like a podcast / conversation here, it might be hard to answer every single question. So I apologize now if I miss something that you say. I'm really bad at multitasking. But I will do my best. And everybody who's been following, thank you and welcome. So yeah, that's my disclaimer for being a bad streamer.
We call it scuffed streaming.
Scuffed streaming,
it's like it's the fun type, yeah.
Awesome. Well, do you mind me getting to know you a little bit first before we dive in here? Because
sure.
You have such a great channel. You've been on Twitch for a minute, it seems. Obviously I haven't been playing this game. You kind of started, what it sounds like, playing Genshin right as I quit. So I would love to hear your story of like how you got into gaming and how you got into Genshin and what inspired you to kind of start your YouTube channel. Like, what is the inception of all of that?
This is so okay. Can I just say first that this is so fun because I saw that you do host a podcast and like
I'm backdoor podcasting you right now.
Yeah, and like I also recently started doing a podcast because I was like, you know what, aside from guides, I feel like this is a fun thing to do. So it's really cool. We get to like co-host each other on this.
I love it.
Yeah. For chat context, Paul started playing Genshin around like on launch, and then you said that you stopped around Zhongli Banner.
Yeah.
Okay. So on my end, I started playing during Zhongli's banner because I was seeing it around launch. I was like, okay, there's this new game that everyone's talking about, and my partner was definitely playing it. And when Klee came out, he was like, look at this trailer. Have you seen the Klee trailer? It's like super chaotic.
Yes.
So I looked at it and I was kind of concerned. I was like, what is this game? Why is this child blowing up stuff? And then a month later, or maybe a couple of weeks later, Zhongli's trailer comes out. And that Rex Incognito theme had me hooked, and so did Zhongli's drip, and so did Zhongli's voice. So I was like, you know what? Get me in there. Get me an account. I'm playing.
Samantha's wine taste. What is the line? Samantha's wine
tastes the same.
Tastes the same as I remember. Although those that share the memory.
Yeah, exactly.
There's a reason why they hired Keith
Um,
Silverstein. He does it much better than I do.
Well, it was the right move because like it worked on maybe, I don't know, 100,000 people out there. And then I was playing very casually for like the first few months of my gaming, and then I was suggested to like try streaming it, and I didn't have any experience streaming. This was back in 2021. I didn't have any experience streaming. I didn't have much experience gaming before Genshin. My main game was Minecraft, and I usually played it socially. I never went like hardcore speedrun stuff. So I also tried streaming Genshin casually, but then I realized that niche-wise and like content-wise, there was already a lot of that.
Yeah.
And so I eventually tried moving to making guides. And there was also a lot of creators there, a lot of channels there. But what stood out to me was, first of all, a lot of the creators there had been doing videos since launch, which is appropriate, of course. But then newer players who were coming in, they kind of needed maybe a more relatable grasp as well. And also there weren't like a lot of women guide making channels
Yes.
either. Yeah. So that was like that heavily influenced my choice to go into it. And it's been like a learning curve, and I still, like, my chat knows this, I'm still a skill issue gamer. Like I can know these things theoretically and at the same time not be able to perfectly execute them, and they can coexist, and I'm learning to cope with that.
That's so amazing. I honestly, I love that approach because I think that your guides are extremely not only informative and they break down kind of the bare bones basics of things, but you also do have a lot of skill. But even those people who are very skilled have moments where it's like, all right, maybe I'm not doing this right. And I think within the gaming sphere, especially from the male-dominated end of it, there previously existed kind of an elitism. If you're not doing this and you're not like hyper meta, if you're not, you know, min-maxing to the greatest, then you're not doing it right. And I love the approach of like, play to have fun. Here's how you do it. If you get better and it makes you enjoy the game more, then that's amazing. I think we need more of that in the gaming community, and I see that in your reviews. And not that I don't see it in other people's reviews, but historically, that was kind of the nature of how things go. There was kind of a condescending
Like a
tone.
condescension,
Yeah, that happens with a little bit of like, this is how you play, and if you don't do this, you're an idiot. You know, like this character's trash. If you do this, you're an idiot. This character's stupid. Like, I love that your channel and your vibe, none of that exists, and that feels so welcoming for people to play this game, and you know, and games in general.
Yeah, I totally get what you mean. That was is definitely a main goal of my channel and my space, to let go of that. Like Genshin players are very attached to their characters, and I can definitely see why, you know. So if Genshin players just want to go ham with their characters, make wacky builds or whatever, then that's all in the name of fun.
Yeah. I love it. There's nothing I love more than playing a character that is not like out the gate most cracked and broken, and finding out ways to make that niche really fun and enjoyable and competitive, relatively speaking. I mean, granted, Genshin Impact, at the end of the day, there's no leaderboard, so I don't really,
True.
competitive is in quotations, it's like if you can do the content and you have fun doing it, I feel like that's a win in my book.
Exactly.
So yeah, that's why I'm really excited about Freminet, because he's not a 5-star, he's a 4-star. And I think that whether you have him at C0 or C6 like I do, I feel like he has just a really fun kit. And it's, I mean, I know there's some discrepancy too between whether or not it's easier to get a 5-star or a 6-star, or a 5-star or a 4-star at C6 because of...
How long did it take you?
I mean, my chat knows. We went through a couple of purchases from the Primo Bank from Mr. Primo. I had to knock on their door a few times, but it definitely took at least 200 wishes, I would say.
Oh,
Yeah.
I think 200 wishes, like, I can still count that as semi-lucky. It could be worse, but yeah.
Oh yeah. I mean, I had like a couple of triple Sayus in my 10 pulls. It was yeah, it was, but all things considered, I'm happy that I got them, and it wasn't any worse than it had to be. I know there's some people that, like, they spend that much primos and they don't get one copy, so I totally...
Yeah.
I get it. I wish there was, like, a 4-star pity system in the same way, like, you could choose a path.
Yes.
That would be really cool.
I really wish that. Like, Genshin, come on, it's been 3 years. They know that we like 4 stars.
I know.
Give us the 4-star pity.
Oyoverse, please! Awesome. So cool. So that's how you got into playing and streaming and everything. And then when did you decide, like, when did you, you might have said this, but, like, what was the exact time frame after getting invested with Zhongli? Like, when did you decide, okay, I'm going to upload this video? And what was the first video that you uploaded?
Okay, I started my Twitch and YouTube channel at the same time in March of 2021. And the first videos I uploaded were, like, attempts at casual gamer stuff. So, like, looking at, like, actually, yeah, it was, like, very casual. But the first guide that I uploaded was a weapon comparison for 2 different bows for official.
Okay.
It was, I'm pretty sure it was the Alley Hunter, which is a Mondstadt exclusive. So I was comparing how that performed on official because it had just come out, and it was like, yeah, it was just a contained, like, damage comparison video. And then after that, I uploaded another one for Sing Cho on Alley Flash, which is another weapon. But then the character focus video that I made first was for Chi-Chi, which is kind of a meme at this point. Because, people don't main a lot of Chi-Chi, but, back then I thought it was a good idea to make a physical DPS Chi-Chi build. So...
You want to know something ridiculous? Is Chi-Chi was like one of my main healers when I was playing this game. Yes. So my Chi-Chi is, like, at the time, it'll be funny for you to see because I haven't touched her since, like, what my build was using her as, like, a physical healer type thing. But that was, Chi-Chi was my main healer at the time. I didn't know better.
Yeah, so you're a physical main. Like,
yeah, right? It's in my bones. It's in my bones.
Yeah.
I did play a lot of D-Luke, too, at the time. Early on, before Child came out, I played a lot of D-Luke. I mean, D-Luke's not really physical, but, he's got that Claymore physical vibe a little bit, I suppose.
Yeah, he has that vibe. Like,
Official,
Claymore users are heavy hitters, yeah.
Official I did play. I didn't play her physical, but I did mess around for a bit doing a physical build.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, but once Klee came out, I really enjoyed playing Klee, and then once Child came out, I think Child came out before I started working with Griffin on Neo, which is just so funny, the whole way the world works, and then, like, the full circle synchronicity of being on the same banner as Griffin's character, again, Child, with Freminet's banner. It's just crazy.
And then you started maining child.
I know. It's just ridiculous. Like, you know what's so funny is like sometimes I'll have Genshin on and my partner will, and I'll have like the speakers. I don't wear headphones usually when I'm like just by myself home, or I'm streaming, and she'll be like, "Is that Griffin's voice I hear on the computer?" And I'm like, "It's like the idle screen of him, you know, like saying his lines." Which is honestly the creepiest thing about being in Genshin is when I leave my game on and I hear myself just on repeat. Like, you know, that's why I had to go to the escape screen, the menu screen, so I stopped my character from talking because I was like driving myself crazy, just hearing myself all day.
Just VA things.
Yeah. Awesome. So, and also, so you live in the Philippines, is that correct?
Yes, I do live in the Philippines.
I got
It is a bright and mid-morning here.
Okay, very, very cool. I get a lot of love from the Philippines. I would love to come sometime. I think a couple of the people in my chat are from the Philippines.
Yes.
Yeah, much love from the Philippines. And
oh yeah, we have so many Genshin players here.
Really? Yeah, no, I would love to come sometime. I would love to go for a convention or something of that nature. Funny enough, I'm a big fan of a game called Suikoden. And there's a tremendous Philippines community for that game. They set up like mini cons, and the only con that exists for that game is in the Philippines. So
really,
that's
so okay. That's kind of cool, actually.
Yeah,
that's so niche, also. But yeah, I hope that more cons here start inviting like voice actors and other like gaming conventions in particular. We have cosplay conventions already. We had a game dev expo recently, but then it's kind of rare to have like this super fandom collected, all-encompassing kind of con. Like we don't like how Comic Cons there are in the US, or like, you know, those other Anime Impulse cons and stuff, things like that.
You gotta become an ambassador and rally the heads in all the departments and start the first, you know, Comic Con or whatever that happens in the Philippines.
Yeah. Oh gosh, please.
All right, let me think of final questions before we can jump into here. So,
yes, because after this, I'm gonna be asking you a lot of questions about your
I know. So, you're 23 right now, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so did you go to college for anything specific, or did you jump straight into like just video games and stuff? Because you said 2021, right? So
yeah, I actually graduated this year.
Oh, congrats!
Thank you. I finished. My degree is in development studies. So it's a social sciences course for like community development, and it's a really broad spectrum of stuff. Yeah. But it was really interesting. It encompasses perspectives of like economics, politics, and sociology. So it's like a lot of stuff and totally unrelated to gaming.
So do you feel like what you went to school for is related in any way to what you're doing in gaming, like from a streaming perspective? Or is there do you want to combine those two things, or do you feel like they're separate and you're pursuing them separately?
So I feel like I am pursuing like the content and the streaming and the gaming for now. Yeah. And my development studies background is gonna stay in the background for the meantime. Yeah. I think that in the future there would be like an opportunity to use it as kind of like, you know, my equipment. Like I treat it as my equipment to how I view the world, basically. How I tackle problems or how I view issues. I think that the gaming space has its own like opportunities for development, whether it's in things like representation or like events, or even just identity and things like that. So like there's no shortage of opportunities to improve and develop and use that lens. As for how it directly affects my like content and my videos, like ironically, I initially enrolled in physics, and if I had stayed in physics, I probably would have much more technical videos now, because like physics is a lot of data processing as well. Yeah. And so I didn't stay in that. I went to more fun course in my opinion, although, you know, nerds, physicists would disagree. So yeah, it's like it's its own interesting dynamic.
Awesome. That sounds so cool, and I'm glad that you're treating it that way, like equipment. I think that's a wonderful approach to things. I think people, one of two ways, they feel like if they went to school, they have to pursue the thing that they went to school for, and then I also feel like people who get into content, they also feel like, well, I have to ignore everything else about my life and only... you know, look at this from that lens. I think that if you can incorporate what you're doing, the fact that you finished school is great. It's super exciting. And I think you have, I mean, you've already had tremendous success on YouTube and Twitch. That's very impressive I don't mean to infantilize you by saying you're so young, but you are so young. You know, you are extremely young in this space, and I hope you know that is you're one of very few percentage people in this world that are able to achieve that, and that just is a testament to how good you are at what you do. So kudos to you and bravo. Honestly, it's very and it's I admire people like you who've decided to enter spaces like this and have become successful, because it is so hard and competitive. So that's amazing.
Thank you.
You should be proud of yourself.
Thank you. It's really nice to be reminded of that, I guess, because like in this day and age where like social media success, it happens to a lot of young people. It's easy to forget that, you know, it is a big thing. It is a big thing to be proud of.
Yeah.
So thank you so much. And I am so glad that you were able to get a role in this game. That in itself is amazing, as well as being a voice actor. And I am super interested to also hear more about that as we keep going that.
Yeah, feel free to dive into that stuff as we open to my account. But yes, thank you as well. And I think this is a wonderful time for us to kind of crack open into this account here, this AR-57 Freminet account.
In peace.
All right.
You direct me. You can steer the ship, and then I'll chime in if there's anything you want to see or know.
Okay.
Other than, let me think. What can I preface with as well? I'm trying to think. No, I think we can just kind of get into it, and you let me know where you want to go, what you want to see, and anything you want to inspect, and we'll go from there.
Yes, I would love to see your first-year character collection.
Okay, so what's the best way? The character archive?
You can open your character screen.
Okay, here?
And then in the bottom left, click that.
Okay.
There you go. All right. So for my chat's benefit, let's also look at this.
Oh, let me move my face cam.
All right.
Hang on. Undo.
We have a good amount of 5 stars. Okay. I see your 50-50 losses as well.
Yeah.
Okay, and then
hang on.
So the ones who we've built up, or who you have built up. Okay, chat, what do you think of this? This is a pretty good account to start with, actually. Like, you have the golden trio of Xingqiu, Bennett, and Xiangling. That is already great. You have Venti, so you have a dedicated Animo support already. You have Zhongli, premium shielder. You have good off-fielders. You have good on-fielders. So this is really solid.
Yeah.
And this is good news for Freminet. All right. My chat says they see the Bennett exclamation point. Is your Bennett, like, trying not to be C6?
Yeah, that was, I mean, from when I played, I remember that was like the biggest caution. Do not C6 Bennett. It was like, if you did that, you were, you know, forcing your hand to never play him with certain characters because the Pyro application, correct?
Yep. And you know what? Since you do have some physical characters on your account, it's probably for the best that you haven't C6'd him.
Awesome. I gotta ask really quick too, because if someone had asked, they said, "What is your favorite element in this game?"
My favorite element is this is probably a bit predictable, but it's Dendro.
Okay.
Also, because my favorite character is like Dendro Daddy. So yeah.
So that's a great also segue for me as well, because I don't have a Dendro character other than Kale, who you get from... thank you, everybody, for the subs and the follows, by the way. I don't have... But I know also that you can make the Traveler a Dendro, which I have not done ever yet in this game. So and I do know from, I believe, your video and from other people's advice, you can play Freminet in a Hyper Bloom type thing, but that's something I've never done before because I don't have a Dendro character.
We're gonna do that today, and we'll get your Traveler to resonate with Dendro just to do this.
Yes, I mean he's already level 70, so it's not too bad. And I have plenty of things I can even get him. I could bump him up if needed.
Exactly. I think that's enough. Maybe we'll just have to look at your artifacts a little bit later. But the next thing I'm interested in seeing is your weapon collection.
Weapon collection.
So we can go to your bag for that.
Oh, bag. All right, let's go to my bag.
Yep.
What's in the bag?
All right.
Oh, wait,
weapon page. Yeah, it's the first one. There you go. You have 2 first grade magics.
I do. So I was trying to get this before the banner swapped because I needed a weapon for child because I had been using Rust for so long. And literally within 30 pulls, I got this twice, and then this was my guarantee, and then I got this within 30 pulls.
What?
Insanity.
That's crazy.
Back to back these, and then this.
Oh my goodness! Congratulations.
Yeah. So I haven't enhanced it because I was too terrified to. I didn't know, and I have 2, obviously, of these spears as well, the Primordial Jades. I have not.
Oh yeah.
I haven't ranked.
Oh my goodness.
Ranked them up either.
Okay. So for Freminet weapons, you have a Serpent Spine, and it's R2. So that's good news. We're gonna keep him on that for the meantime, and at least you have Archaic Prototype, Prototype Archaic as an alternative.
Yeah.
I'm going to quickly scan for possible support weapons.
Okay.
All right. Oh, you have Favonius for Yelan. That's great.
Yeah.
You also have a Stringless. Okay, that's cool. Sacrificial, Favonius. Okay, can we scroll down a little bit? I want to see what you have at level 1. All right, we have a string of Favonius weapons. Okay, so I guess my first long-term tip for you is that Favonius weapons in general are really, really good.
Oh yeah.
So you have your Favonius bow, which is great. I see that you have a sword. It's on its way to being leveled up. That level 8 Favonius sword you have there.
Where is it? Oh, right here. Okay. Yeah.
There you go. So in the long run, that's going to be really good.
Yeah.
And then the Favonius lance, you have several of those. You have enough to make an R5. That's going to be really good also.
Great.
So if you get the opportunity to refine those and level them up, then that is overall going to make your account really, really flexible.
Awesome. Yeah, definitely the lance for sure, because I know there's a few lance characters.
Yes.
And I also, too, in my characters, surprisingly, I have a couple of high constellation characters as well that maybe...
Ooh!
Yeah, so we'll see.
Okay, we'll look at that as we build our teams.
Okay.
I think the next thing is to go to the next page, which is the artifacts page.
Okay.
Okay, so your Freminet has a full pale flame. I see that. I see that. You farmed. Okay.
So, I'm dealing with a little bit of stuff here because I have a great crit piece, but I'm trying to find a better circlet. Well, this circlet's not terrible, but the substats are kind of poo-poo. But I have a really great circlet, but I don't have a pale flame goblet, so there's that life, you know.
Ah. Okay. I would probably keep that on, for the meantime. He gets unless, we'll see your goblet options, but let's scroll down for the meantime. Okay. And so we have Wanders, VV. All right, you have your full VV. Lots of Glad, very cool. And then Yelan. I like that +5 feather on Yelan.
We're trying to fix that right now. That's been the next fix.
Okay, but it's good you have the full emblem set for Yelan. Okay, you know your sets. All right. Let's go a bit lower. I want to see what pieces you've farmed recently. All right, lots of Ah, okay. You've been doing a lot of Emblem Shimenawa and Pale Flame. Is that Pale Flame from the Strongbox or from the domain? Oh, it is from the domain.
Half and half, though.
Oh, okay.
I've done some Strongbox. That's why this is way thinner than it was.
Ah.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness. Okay. Cool. So, considering that, I think that if we want to play Hyperbloom Freminet today, I would probably suggest trying to pick up some pieces from the Deepwood Memories artifact domain, like with your resin. Okay. So it's the domain in Sumeru where you get like a whole lot of stuff. Right. It's a little to the right, like near the chasm. It's the one you've got there that's unlocked. Nope. Near Avidia Forest.
Avidia Forest, right here.
Yeah, that one. So you see that green artifact? That green artifact is like a Dendro staple.
Okay.
So
obviously,
if you ever want to, yeah. So it could also be a long-term goal.
Yeah.
But if you want to like try out Dendro teams, especially even with Dendro Traveler, like Dendro Traveler is already like a great starting point for that. Then farming those artifacts is going to be really helpful.
Okay, we can do that. I'm having my OCD is kicking in right now, and I see this right here. So I'm going to Hulk smash real quick.
You gotta get that exploration. All right, so chat, for my chat, we can already see that like Paul gets it. Okay, we see his team. He has a superconductor through Fischl. He has a Hydro through Yelan with like a lot of additional damage there, and he even has a defensive unit through Zhongli. So that as your base team is like pretty much the template already. It's just a matter of maybe like diversifying as we can see, and also adding in the Dendro in there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think adding Dendro is something I would love to do, so this is a great thing that we can. Do we want to maybe pop into this domain, or do you want to look at other things first?
Let's see your constellations.
All right. So, we'll start with Freminet, obviously.
Okay.
Yes,
very
clap,
good,
clap,
very
clap.
good.
Official is C6 as well.
Nice.
This, unfortunately, C0. This was a happy accident that I got.
Oh, okay. C0 is enough.
C1
oh, a C1.
Zhongli.
Okay. Was that a happy accident?
This I had gotten when I first got him, so I can't really remember. It wasn't recently. I wished on the child banner, and I got him to C4.
C4 child, let's go.
So my dream came true. C1 Albedo.
Ooh.
C1 Venti.
Okay. The C1 5-star is popping off. All right, we have C0 Ganyu, cool. C2 Chi-Chi.
C1
and Kuchi.
Sorry, yes.
All
All
right.
0, Klee 1. 1 Diluc.
Diluc 1.
6.
And then, oh, cool. All right, C6 Icho, awesome. C5 Bennett.
C6.
C6 Xiangling.
Obviously. 0, 1. So here's where it gets interesting. The characters I haven't leveled up, like C6 Diona, 4 Razor, C6 Barbara, C6 Noelle, 3
C3,
Yanfei,
okay.
2, 0 for Linny.
Oh, wow, you actually have Kaya constellations. That's cool.
That's just because how, the OG, I'm telling you, there's very few characters to start out,
Yeah.
4 Ningguang, 1 Lynette, 2 Farazan, none for him, 6 Sucrose.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, I know Sucrose is pretty good.
C6 Sucrose. Yeah.
Layla 2.
How about the Rosaria?
I have
C6
Rosaria.
Oh, perfect.
So I know that's another interesting character to play with Freminet.
Oh, yes.
6 Chongyun.
And C6 Chongyun. Cool.
Beto 6, 1 Lisa, none on there.
Xinyan C6. Okay.
Amber, C0 Jean, and this was courtesy of
C6.
Freminet.
Ah, that's where they went.
Yeah. So Not too bad. I have some
Okay.
cool constellations, I feel like. You know, and but
You do.
I feel like you could see the huge gap of characters I'm missing. Like, who is the character? Coco or the Electro?
Kokomi?
Yeah, no, not Kokomi.
Oh, Kuki Shinobu.
Cookie. Yeah, I feel like that's
Yeah,
a
my
good
chat
character.
noticed that too.
Yeah, just an absence
Okay.
of so many characters from having not played from then to now.
All right. You still have like a good selection of 4 stars though, and like they're already C6, which is cool. We see I see Singcho, Xiangling, Bennett, the Golden Trio, and I'm like, you know what, your account is safe.
All right, awesome. Yeah, I used to main Zhangling before like when I first started, and so I had invested in talent-wise. That's why like she's already pretty high up there, even though she's not maxed out. Oh yeah, I can go through my talents if you want to, if that's
Oh sure.
helpful. But so like you know, Zhongli's up there. Child is triple crown.
Triple crown.
Venti's
Okay.
actually double crown.
Double crowned. Whoa.
Chi-Chi. I
Mhm.
think that's it in terms of
Okay. Cool.
yeah. So that's kind of
Those are pretty invested.
Yeah.
All right.
so not terrible.
Yeah. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
And yeah, you've already crowned Freminet, so you're fast.
Well, I haven't triple crowned him. I have to wait until the domain, the weekly thing, which I didn't realize. I wish I had known sooner. Because I still need these. I still need the
the materials there.
So I'm a little gate kept on that, but slowly but surely.
I see.
I'll hopefully get 3 of them, and then I can crown this, and then the following week I'll be able to triple crown.
Okay. One of my chatter says your account is kind of cracked, actually. And you know what? For the characters that you do have, and the characters you like have constellations on and have actually invested in, it's a good bunch. Like even if you're missing some, like this is actually a solid AR-57 account.
All right, all right. I like to hear that.
All right. So yeah, I think those are like the base things that I wanted to look at. We can probably just like dive into the domain.
Okay, let's dive into the domain, and then and also, should I keep this team or should I switch anything up?
Let's keep that team, and I'll observe how you use the team.
Okay. And
Yeah.
feel free to be critique in whatever, because like I said, I'm recovering button masher from starting and not even knowing what half these characters do really. So
Yeah. Button mashing it was also my first habit, and like when I had to start making guides, I was like, oh god, I have to
Yeah.
I have to skill up.
But look at me, I'm waiting for Serpent Spine to build up.
Oh. Actually, you know what? You can go straight in, just start with a Zhongli shield and you'll be fine.
Alright, let's see.
You are not
Yeah.
here.
Quietly now.
Very nice.
Getting you.
Alright.
I will have order.
Alright.
Hey,
Things are about to get
How do you like the rhythm of Freminet so far?
I think when I get into the ult mode, it's really fun. But this is where I'm like, right here, the rotation between doing this, you just spam your elemental. Is that where,
getting you.
or do you wait, like, should there be normal attacks within his ult? You know what I mean?
So, yeah. I get what you mean. So usually, once you have pair active, and then you see the dial go to 4, once you see that, you can do a normal attack, and then that's gonna be like his biggest physical damage attack, right?
Yeah.
And then you press his skill again to bring back pair.
Okay, so let me try and maybe focus on doing that this time and see if we can
Sure.
accomplish it.
Yeah, so what the combo is kind of like you have his burst active, and then you press Freminet's skill to bring in pair, and then you watch the dial go up to 4. You let Freminet do his normal attack, and that's gonna be the big one.
Okay.
And then once pair is gone, you press his skill again to bring pair back.
Ah, okay. So basically, burst, skill, normal attack till payer's gone, skill again, normal attack till payer's gone, and rinse and repeat.
Yes.
Right? Okay.
Yes, exactly. Let's start with that.
And then what about in terms of rotation before, like with these characters? What would be the best rotation before getting into on-fielding Freminet for the majority of
Okay. So what I would do actually is, if you want like a super smooth rotation, one thing that we do is charge up everyone's ults, because the smoothness of rotations kind of has to do with like a continuous sequence of ults. Like if I were to put this theoretically, let's say that you activate Yelan's burst now, but Freminet isn't in his burst state yet.
Yeah.
So it's going to misalign, because once Freminet can actually get his burst up, what if your Yelan burst isn't ready yet?
Yeah.
Right? So we can actually get into that, like trying to clean up rotations a little bit later.
Okay.
Yeah. Let's like work on the Freminet combo first.
Alright.
And you can just like kind of button mash the other characters as usual. Just try to keep Zhongli's shield on.
Got it. Alright, let's do it.
You are not welcome.
Oz, reveal.
Yes.
Frost is coming. Pair. Going on.
Okay, there you go. And pair, and then skill. And then pair. Yeah, and then skill. Pair. Yeah, there you go.
No!
This is the freezes.
Midnight Phantasma.
Oh, that was cool. That was good. That was good.
I thought I put Zhongli's shield on.
Solidify. Frost is coming.
They are so annoying when they freeze you, yeah.
Commencing cleanup. Pair.
Nice. There you go.
Alright, Frost is coming.
That was perfect, actually.
Okay, we're getting there.
Yeah, we got it. You got it. Okay.
Someone in my chat is asking, wouldn't C6 Rosaria be good with this comp?
C6 Rosaria would be good with that comp, yes. The question there is, who are you going to replace? I would also keep that green piece.
This is a good one here?
Yeah. Yep, for Traveler, you're really looking for the energy recharge stat.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, C6 Rosaria is a good teammate for Freminet in general. And the next question there is, in this comp, who are you going to replace? So in that comp, for me, the most replaceable one technically is Yelan, because you want to keep Fischl for the Electro Superconduct reaction, and you want to keep Zhongli so that Freminet keeps his Serpent Spine stacks up.
Yes.
But for example, if you feel confident, like with your dodging, and maybe if you're using a weapon that doesn't want you to avoid, that doesn't need you to avoid damage, then you could replace Zhongli with Rosaria.
That's exactly what my thought process was going to be, was if I can get a new weapon. Oh my gosh. If I can get a new weapon, then to am I? Oh, they're going through my shield.
Oh yeah, they can still freeze you through the shield.
Oh, well,
Unfortunately. So it's just a matter of like killing the first.
Yeah. That was
Yeah.
exactly my thought process, though, was to see if I can eventually get a 5-star Claymore, but that's, you know, I don't know when that's going to show up on a banner. And until then, I feel like Zhongli is going to be extremely helpful.
You can keep that piece for now.
All right.
Yeah, Zhongli is gonna be your if you ever wanted to like try it without Zhongli, you could just experiment like with your prototype Archaic just to feel it out. Although Serpent Spine like generally is going to have the bigger damage.
Okay.
It's just yeah.
Busted.
Right. Very cool.
Commencing cleanup.
Nice. All right, so in this round, I'm gonna ask you to try to recharge everyone's bursts before they die, so that we can try like a full rotation in the next round. So
There we go.
shield up. There you go.
Oz, reveal.
Okay.
Frost is coming.
Nice. Perfect. All right, we can try a rotation next round.
All right. Let's see.
This is going really smoothly.
All right, good. You're helping me infinitely already. So
You're catching on. You're catching on great. It's like all right.
All right, that's not good, right? Yep, that's going to the dumpster.
Defense Dendro Wind. Okay, so going into the actual full rotation. So what we can start with. Oh, that's how you're right. You have an NRE. Okay, fun fact: I've never crafted an NRE.
Oh, really? Is it considered cheating?
No, it's fine. Keep it. You're safe.
Okay.
Oh, hi, Zajef. Hello, Zajef, in my chat. Zajef is another theory crafter.
Yes. What's up,
also a
Zajef?
Sevy gamer. Yes. All right. So, what I would do is start with Zhongli. So we can shield up, and then we'll go Yelan, do her skill, and then quickly activate her burst.
Okay.
And then you can do official skill, and then you can start doing Freminet's burst combo.
Okay.
So we'll start with that, and then I'll give you some later tips afterward.
Okay. So
Yeah.
official skill, not burst, right?
You can actually do either, technically. So
Okay.
whichever button you mash first.
And so here's another question too. With Zhongli, I know that his
Yeah.
reaction can sometimes screw up certain things, right? So do you like to put the pillar away from the enemies, or like how does your pillar situation like?
So personally, or what usually happens, the reason why Zhongli's pillar can sometimes screw up with the reactions is because of the geo that his pillar emits, right? And that can screw up if your other elemental sources are slower, for example, or they don't apply as well. I think that in right now, your official and Yelan are going to be able to sustain their respective elements pretty well.
Yeah.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that right now. And you're fighting a lot of enemies. It's not just going to be one enemy like stuck to Zhongli's pillar.
Okay.
So I wouldn't worry too much about that right now.
Okay. And then do you usually? We're talking nitty gritty here. Do you pre-do the pillar, or do you do it as soon as it starts for maximum uptime?
Well, in a domain, you can do it before it starts. In Abyss, you have no choice. So like here, I would probably just do it before it starts.
Okay.
Yeah. So the order of abilities is just ascending. There you go.
Oh, no, I hit the wrong thing.
Okay, you can try recharging.
I will.
Yeah. Yeah, recharge those bursts.
Is that all you've got?
There we go. Yes, Favonius Yelan. Good. So if you need to recharge Freminet, you can use his skill.
Oh yeah, he gets
And that's
pretty
gonna
good.
give him.
No, I'm such an idiot. All right, I'll do it on the next one.
All right, you got this. There you go.
Let me see. Maybe I can get because the ult is already active.
I think you can. That's a lot of particles
All
for,
right, let's
for
see.
Yelan.
All right, well here
Yeah.
we go. All right, so let's
Yeah.
go get this down again.
Is that all you've got?
Mm-hmm.
Stabilize.
And then go Yelan.
Skill.
Mm-hmm. And then burst. Perfect. And then official. And then Freminet.
Reckoning.
Yes.
Frost is coming. Prepare.
Perfect.
Somewhat right.
Whoop, other way.
Oh gosh. The tree! What am I doing?
It happens.
Oh gosh. I mean,
Yeah,
I'll go
that
get some
was
Kindles.
good. Okay. So that is pretty much like the.
That's good, right?
Ooh, yeah, I would keep that. That's pretty much the rotation I would give to that team.
Okay.
So what I was going to tell you about next was funneling particles. Do you have you heard of that expression? Or,
No.
Okay, so you know how I asked you to do Yelan's skill and then her burst?
Yes.
So what happens there is that when she does her skill, she generates a lot of particles. When you do her burst right away, she's able to drain the energy from her burst so that when she catches her own particles, you gain a lot of energy back. So if you were to do the opposite, where you do, or rather, if you were to wait a little longer, let's say you do Yelan's skill, but you don't do her burst right away.
Okay.
Those particles would be a little bit wasted, right? Because her burst is already full.
Okay. Yeah. So you would do skill, and then you burst immediately so that you get both of the particles from both of those, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
So bursts don't generate particles, but skills generally do. It's just that Yelan's Favonius equipment can make any of her abilities generate particles on certain cooldowns. So yeah, generally, like when you have characters, actually for most characters, the usual ability rotation is to do their skill into their burst so that those particles get like the full benefits into their energy.
Is there like a time frame that you have between that happening?
It actually depends from character to character. Because some characters drain their energy really slowly. One of them is Eula, like she's one of the biggest examples of this, where even if you do her skill and then her burst, it drains too slowly for the particles to actually funnel properly.
Oh, my arch nemesis.
Freminet's rival, big sister rival, yeah.
Okay, cool. So I'll try and incorporate that this time. Should we keep the same team comp here?
Yeah,
or?
let's keep this. Let's keep it for now. We'll polish this one up, and it's polishing pretty fast. So
Luca Blue says, Sevy, I love your video so much. Can't wait for Rio Thisley to come out. I don't even know if I'm pronouncing that name right.
Thank you so much, Luca. All right.
Let's try and do this right now. Wait, oh no, he's not up there. But I'm sure I'll get the particles when I switch to him.
Yeah, I think you will. You probably will once you get to him.
Okay, let's try this.
Gather.
There you go.
You are not welcome.
Skill into burst, perfect. There you go, and then
Getting here.
and then you can do his burst. There you go, and combo.
Getting here.
Nice. Skill, parry, yes.
Pair. Getting here.
Yes!
Pair.
And then his burst is gone, so shield up.
I'm getting
Alright.
games up. Fun's over.
Very smooth. This is looking good.
Getting
All right.
Yeah.
Way better already. Infinitely smoother
That's
already.
it. That's really good. And you hit a 52k on your Freminet's hit, so that's really good.
All right, not bad. All right.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's a funny piece.
Right, because it's
So-
Animo with energy recharge. Is that good?
Yeah. It's like it's an off piece. I generally keep elemental goblets just in case anyone wants it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So to my chat, how do you think Paul is doing? And maybe if Paul's chat wants to like.
Yeah. How do you guys think I'm doing too? Let's see what we got here. Miss Ruby, welcome first time, making you want to spend some primos. Satch Eco says, I'm sorry, is it just my curiosity? Why is using Favonius Bow instead of Sacrificial? Is it because her ER is very high?
So Sacrificial allows, by the way, my chat says you're doing great. Like, you're really, really good. Okay, so Yelan using Sacrificial Bow, it allows her to do 2 skills, right? You can do them in quick succession if you get the instant cooldown. That is definitely an option. However, it does have a lower energy recharge substat. So there are like some actually, let me rephrase that. Sorry, let me rephrase that. Yelan can do either Favonius or Sacrificial, but doing her 2 skills on the Sacrificial Bow is just going to make the rotation a little bit longer. So there is like a small trade-off there, but you can honestly use either bow. it's kind of a matter of preference. It can also be like a matter of which one you have leveled up. If another character prefers one bow more than the other, and then you kind of have to share. But Yelan performs generally really well on both Sacrificial and Favonius. One other thing that you would consider is that the clear particles that Favonius provides, it gives more energy back to the rest of the team. Because clear particles versus a particle of a different element, let's say that your Zhongli gets clear particles, is going to give him more energy than Zhongli getting hydro particles. So that's like it's a pretty minor nuance, like in the grand scheme of things, because Yelan actually generates a lot of particles herself. But in general, that's one thing that sets Favonius apart from Sacrificial. So it's a little bit nitty gritty. It does have to do with like energy recharge and particle generation and stuff. The TLDR of it is Yelan can technically use either.
Okay, and then another question somebody had, and also my chat seems to think I'm Abyss ready, which is...
I mean, you could be. This is a good team for Abyss
see.
already.
They asked, is Xingqiu a good alternative for Yelan?
Yes, so Xingqiu is a really good alternative, and Xingqiu is the main reason why a bunch of theory crafters would say that Yelan isn't actually essential to an account, because Xingqiu exists and he's already really, really, really good. And the trade-off between Yelan and Xingqiu is that Yelan has a more damage-oriented passive, where she gives the active character damage bonus. Xingqiu, on the other hand, doesn't have that damage-oriented passive, but he gives damage reduction and interruption resistance, which is a really good defensive utility.
Okay.
Yes.
So a little different in terms of what they are proficient at, but they do the same application for this team.
Pretty much, yes.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. I mean, I also like Yelan because she can run real fast, and I like getting to mobs really quickly, so that kind of helps.
That's true. Yelan's exploration overworld utility is just like A+.
Yes. All right, we can try this one more time, I guess, here, and then I have, I think, maybe one more or two more tries before I'm out of juice.
All right, let's see. Let's hope for more Deepwood pieces so that we can get that Hyper Bloom comp in.
Okay, hold on. I think my keyboard just... Okay, we're good. I did too much shuffling with Zhongli, and then my keyboard stopped working.
Zhongli's been dancing for a while.
Yeah. Come on.
Here comes the catch.
Nice. Okay.
Reveal.
There you go. And then, all right. So at least like Freminet on field, even if he's outside of his burst combo, he can still like mash at them.
Yeah.
Quiet now. I'm just sick.
There you go.
Oops. Okay.
From
Well,
It's okay. Still doing great.
Hex. Dead reckoning.
Nice. Okay. Okay, so you actually just demonstrated another difference between Favonius and Sacrificial, where you used Yelan's normal attacks to proc the Favonius passive to generate extra particles. You can't do that with a Sacrificial bow because Sacrificial weapons only activate on skill. So let's say if you were using Yelan on a Sacrificial bow, and it failed to proc the passive when you used her skill, you would have to wait for her skill to cool down again in order to try to get that cooldown reset. But on Favonius, if you miss the extra particles on her skill, you can just use her normal attacks until they come out.
I will have
and then like,
order.
so I have a question real quick too. So like, when would things like using Zhongli's ult come into play? Like just as soon as they're up, or?
Okay, so Zhongli's ult is an optional ability, wherein
Solidified.
it has its utilities. One of its best utilities is crowd controlling, since it like petrifies the enemies in place, right? Another utility is that it gives you iframes.
Getting gear.
Have you heard of iframes before?
I have heard of them, but this would be a wonderful time to explain it to a layman.
Okay, so iframes stands for invulnerability frames, wherein if you're in an iframe, even if an enemy is attacking you, you're not going to take damage and you're not going to get interrupted. So whenever you do an ult animation, that actually provides you with iframes. So if you do Zhongli's ult while an enemy is attacking you, you're not going to take any damage.
Yes.
And that is so when you use Zhongli's burst, you can do it because you want to petrify enemies because like they're getting too rowdy, or you like their position now and you want to keep them there for a minute. Or maybe a really, really hard hit is coming in from a boss and you're not sure if you can dodge it, so you're not sure if you can move out of the way. So you just pop a burst and get some iframes instead.
Okay. So my question is too, because I built him to be like damage. Is it better to swap him to Favonius then, or to keep the? Because my artifacts are kind I don't even know if this build is still right anymore. I remember people saying crit and like,
let's
HP
see it.
and so
HP, okay. You have a Sands?
I have a HP
HP Sands. Okay, let's see a Goblet. Geo, okay, and then let's see the Circlet. Okay, so he is on a damage build. Zhongli is a flexible type where you can build him for damage, you can build him for shield botting, which just means stacking on a ton of HP. Unless you are trying to build him for damage, my most recommended weapons for Zhongli would be Favonius or Black Tassel, which is a 3-star weapon with an HP substat. You could also technically give him Staff of Homa, since I think you would love it for the extra HP. Oh no, you don't have it.
No,
okay.
I do have the Black Tassel, rank 5 though.
Yeah, that is an option. And like, so it's either like Black Tassel or Favonius for what we would refer to as a more support-oriented Zhongli.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
but what you've got now is like fine. If you, yeah, it might take some time to like level stuff up, but generally investing in that Favonius lance is gonna be a good move.
All right, I'm gonna do this now, so I commit myself to the investment of having a R5 Favonius lance for this guy at some point, or for anybody else, I guess, that could use it. I suppose, huh?
Yes. Yeah, there are a lot of like support characters that would appreciate it. Actually, you know, as like someone who has to test teams from like my guides and videos and stuff, and I have to keep wishing on character banners and weapon banners to, you know, get the new equipment and stuff. I have so many copies of Favonius weapons, but I never delete them, and I just continuously make new R5 copies of them just because of how useful they are. Because if I only have one Favonius weapon, like, I'm gonna have to continuously keep swapping it. One of my other Spiral Abyss team wants a Favonius weapon, and I only have one, right? So I honestly just keep leveling those up.
Yeah. No, because I remember even someone too, when I was looking into this, I'm curious your thought process on it is, after I ask the question, I'll start fighting and you can answer. People were talking a lot about C6 Mika with Freminet because of the speed, I guess, for the physical or something like that. I don't have Mika. People have just talked about him. But I would love to hear your take on Mika and his capabilities with Freminet.
Yeah, so you hear a lot of C6 Mika, because pre-C6, Mika doesn't offer that much. Yeah. It's his C6. I believe that is the crit. You know what? I should actually open my game just so that I have like references. I believe that Mika's C6 is the crit damage buff, physical crit damage buff. I need to chat. Is there another function on Mika's C6 that I've forgotten? But yeah, so Mika being able to give a crit damage bonus for physical is a good utility. It's a great utility. Aside from that, Mika offers other damage bonuses to physical units, also a movement speed, and also some healing. Right? Yes, the cryo resonance is there. But the thing is, like, before he can give his crit damage bonus, there are other supports who can basically do his role better.
Okay.
That's the biggest thing. And one of those supports that I would like recommend really highly is Rosaria.
Which I have at C6.
Yeah, and that's perfect because Rosaria's C6 is a physical damage, well, a physical resistance shredding ability,
All right.
which just overall buffs physical damage.
So I wonder if that's gonna be. Look at that, the achievement for switching my Traveler to Dendro.
Yes.
Okay, so what do you think the next thing we should do here is? Should we look at artifacts that we just got, or should we head to? What is your suggestion here to do?
I think we can look at the deep wood artifacts that you've collected. Let's see if we can like make a hyper bloom, at least even just a scuffed hyper bloom moment here.
Okay. And I suppose we could even is there a box for them?
Unfortunately not. They're probably going to add that in 5.0.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, all right.
They have the big backlog on boxes. You have like some Dendro Traveler constellations too.
Oh wait, I haven't done any of it. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
I haven't.
You've been collecting them.
I have to get the other ones. How do I get them? I forgot. Oh, I have to finish Sumeru?
Yeah.
All right. Well.
It's they're there.
All right. Well,
All right.
in time.
In time.
Okay, so we want to look at here and see what we got, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we got.
So we need to collect the energy recharge stats because Traveler's Burst costs a lot.
Okay, so this one is probably the for now, right?
Yes.
Oh, that's a pretty good piece, right? And this one is.
Yes.
Well, this one's probably better.
Yeah, I would take that.
And then.
And
a
that one you
Dendro.
have HP or defense. Ooh. What's the 4-star piece? Okay, let's check the goblets for now, maybe.
Oh, I did get the Animo, so.
You got the Animo. Well, Traveler.
Oh wait, no, sorry. It should be Dendro. I'm silly goose.
Yeah, it's okay. Because the goblet, technically, we can do whatever. I think we'll make the Sands the off piece because he needs like an energy recharge main stat,
Okay.
which we can get from any other set. So let's just go back to the Sands and then find something with an energy recharge.
Energy
Main stat.
Here, right? Is that the one?
Yeah.
Okay, energy recharge.
Okay. Can we see Bennett's? Maybe we can borrow his for now so you don't have to like level another one up.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And then go back to.
Deepwood. Yup. Let's just give him the defense one for now. Yeah. And then let's look at circlets. We're able to pick up a Deepwood circlet. Oh, you actually were. And this is HP one with an ER substat. You know what? This is fine. This is fine.
What would the circlet usually be for?
You can either do attack or crit.
Okay, not HP.
So the thing, so the thing about Dendro Traveler is that at his base, you just want to be able to get his burst up every rotation, and that involves energy recharge. And from there, if you can achieve that, then you can start building like damage stats on him, like attack, crit, things like that.
Okay, so
Yeah.
I have more investing to do for this set.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be
All
committed
right.
to that domain for a bit.
Let's look at his weapons. Let's see. I would give him the... Well, in the long run, the Favonius would be ideal, but for now, we can also give him the Sacrificial Sword.
This one here. Okay.
Yes. You can borrow that. You're saying chose C6 anyway.
Yeah.
And then let's go back to his artifacts and maybe level up the flower and the feather just to pray for some energy recharge. This is the artifact gamba. Sometimes
Yeah.
rolling artifacts is more addicting than rolling banners, honestly.
I absolutely agree.
And also just as frustrating.
Oh, well, is HP any good on that or no? We were hoping for crit, right?
My thought process there is priorities.
Sure.
We just want like more ER. The
Okay.
crit can come after.
All right. All right. Well, let's, I guess. Gotcha,
Yeah.
gods. Let's see what happens. And more
If you're
HP.
willing to go to like +8, +12, just to see if we can get more energy recharge rolls.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I'm crossing my fingers for this.
Wonderful.
HP really likes you.
It does. It really wants me to have a lot of HP and never
Yeah.
have energy recharge. But we'll see if we can change that. Here.
It says just get more health.
Apparently, someone said this is a Baizu piece now. Oh, more
That-
HP.
Wow. Oh my god, you got the flat. Okay, go back to the flower.
Okay.
Let's try again for that. That is like the Genshin experience. People think streamer luck exists with artifacts.
There we go. There we go.
Yes. Oh, Moondef, thank you for the sub. All right, we are getting somewhere.
Come on, come on, come on.
Come on. Yes!
Yes! Okay, let's keep going.
That's a keeper.
I like it. Oh. Oh, triple!
Oh my goodness! No way.
Okay, so
Okay.
I have to use other things now. So should we keep going on this, right? Because it's a keeper.
Actually, we can pause.
Okay.
We can probably pause. Yeah. I would save your
5-star pieces for boxes.
yeah, I would save
yeah.
your exactly.
Unless I could just commit this to it.
No, I would keep that one.
Yeah. All right.
For now. I think that's still good enough to keep.
All right. All right. We're here then.
All right. That's pretty good. Let's go to his stat page. All right. That is we should be able to get his burst up with 246 ER, right, chat? Yeah. That should work.
Okay. Do we want to level him up to 90 or 80?
I think 80 would be good.
Okay.
Since you're going to be using him, I would think so. So someone in my chat is asking if Freminet could synergize with Chongyun, which is a very interesting question. I have seen like Freminet Chongyun teams that really goes ham into Freminet's cryo damage, and like yeah, that's totally an option.
Ooh.
Seems like a fun option. It's not something that I've personally tested extensively. However, I do see the potential there to just enjoy, like, whether it's mono cryo, with emphasis on your cryo damage, or if you're trying to put in some reverse melt reactions, like, why not, right? So, there's that.
Interesting. The cryo boys.
Yeah.
So
I think it's a cute combo, actually. We haven't had a cryo 4-star Claymore in a hot minute.
because Chongyun was one of the originals, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. I could get him to 90, but I'd have to go on a Wind Wheel Aster collecting spree, which we don't have to do right now. I can do that on my own time.
Okay, so I think we can, like, construct your Hyperbloom team now.
Okay, let's do it.
Yeah, let's go into the team page. So we have Freminet. Instead of Yelan, let's put in Xingqiu for now.
Okay, then let's...
Chivalry will never die.
And then let's look at your official. Let's try to replace your official. Let's see your options. So we're primarily looking for an electro character. Can you scroll down a bit?
Far and few.
I see. I see. Okay. So this is probably going to be one of the main barriers. Yeah, we'll fix the Xingqiu builds in a little bit. This is probably going to be the main barrier to making a proper Hyper Bloom team, because ideally the Electro unit there can apply AoE Electro, and Fischl is mainly single target. So, one option is to eventually invest in Lisa, which can be a little bit difficult, because building her, well, you know, it's again a lot of farming. On the other hand, we could just try to deal with Fischl and see what happens.
Okay. There is one other option we haven't addressed. I could put in my credit card and spend my life savings and potentially get a right? Right, chat? That is also an option. I'm kidding. No, I'm trying to avoid doing that at all costs. No pun intended. Okay.
If you know what, if you eventually wanted to like just try a Danger team for the lulz, even if it's without Freminet, you do have some options.
Okay.
Yeah, but we're focusing on this boy now.
Yeah.
So we could like try to get like a taste of it with Fischl for the moment, and then we'll later on we can later on like discuss future options. So first, let's look at your Xingqiu, because I think we need to change his artifacts. He's missing a sands. All right. So for that one, I would take Bennett's sands. There you go. All right. And then let's look at Xingqiu's. Oh, he's on a 3-piece noblesse. Okay. Can I look at his flower? Maybe he has Oh. Okay. I would actually borrow Yelan's pieces.
Okay. So
Because Xingqiu can get a lot of damage. There you go. Let's see what Xingqiu can do with Yelan's pieces.
I wonder if this one's better or not than what Yelan's using. Where is she?
I think she's down there. Oh, I would keep Xingqiu's goblet. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Those defense rolls. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, beautiful defense rolls, right?
Yeah. Oh gosh.
Okay.
All right, and then you can get that one off of. Oh, yeah. Okay, let's grab Yelan's.
This is the problematic piece, I think. Should I invest in this piece here?
That looks like an okay piece. All right, you know what? Since your Yelan has a different off piece, I would say let's go back to the sands. And then switch it back to what he had on previously. I think the 2 noblesse, 2 emblem is gonna be okay as long as he has the right main stats. And then for the feather, you could try rolling that piece, although I think you're out of fodder. So,
unless I sacrifice the.
Yeah, you could.
Yeah, let's do it.
So
I'm never.
No. Okay, wait. Maybe not that one.
Okay.
I think that if you eventually wanted to like build some, maybe I would keep that.
Even as a purple piece? Do you use purple pieces? What's the philosophy on purples?
Okay, so the philosophy of purple and like the gold pieces in late game, when you've like farmed a lot, and I mean like lived in domains, okay? You can pretty much let go of your purple pieces, but I would say that if you're still in the process of like building several characters, then keeping purple pieces with like promising, maybe starting with 3 substat lines, because some start with 2, right?
Yeah.
Getting purple pieces that start with 3, if they have the right main stat you want, and especially if they are on the right set, then you could definitely keep that. It's just a matter of like, how far are you into it? How many other options do you have? And if you don't have a lot of options, then honestly, just keeping purple pieces is the next best thing. Now, there are certain purple sets that I would keep even in late game, and it's because that they are very good support sets.
Okay.
So I would lock that purple cup for now, just because down the line, let's say maybe if you ever want to build your Wanderer or something, since you have him, like he could at least borrow that like temporarily.
Okay. So let's put maybe some of the other ones I've already tried to that didn't work out.
Yeah.
Like
Like if you have bad rolls on any of them.
Yeah, let's see here. That's not terrible, right?
That's still like passable. Can I see the one next to it on the right? Okay, chat, my chat, what do you think about keeping this Thunder Soother piece? Keeping Thunder Soother pieces is a bit tricky because the set itself doesn't have a lot of uses. This is at least has a crit damage substat, but keeping Thunder Soother pieces is a bit tricky. All right, my chat is a bit mixed on it since it at least has crit rate and crit damage. It's a potential off piece. Can we see the +4 Wanderers on the left? Oh, I would keep that. How about that +4 emblem in the row above? Oh, it's still like a potential Yelan piece. This is a little bit tough.
I know.
Okay.
I'm still searching for a better one, so I'm okay with letting this go. If because the other one I feel like is better. It's got energy recharge, right? Unless, what are you looking for mainly with Yelan? Do you want Elemental Mastery?
So, if we're keeping this for Yelan, I really like that crit rate and HP stat.
Okay.
Okay. I think that maybe we can probably revert Xingqiu back to the 4-piece Noblesse for now, because going through the emblem pieces is going to be a process. Like farming those and like leveling those up is going to be a process. So I think that Xingqiu can probably do okay for now, like for the purposes of this team.
Okay.
Can probably operate with his 4-piece Noblesse. So maybe let's put some pieces back.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's do 4-piece Noblesse, we said, right? So...
Yes. So the feather on Yelan, there you go. That one. And then the flower. I think, yeah, the flower. I think that was put on...
No.
Oh, no, that is not Noblesse. The circlet.
Where...
There's a Noblesse piece somewhere. Maybe scroll down?
This is Noblesse.
It's all Vados. All right. Can we look at... Maybe go to the flower. Maybe Bennett has a Noblesse piece we can borrow. Yeah, let's borrow Bennett's.
Or this one. But this one seems infinitely better.
Yeah, Bennett's, yeah. Let's keep that one. All right, we can keep that build. Let's look at his weapons. Okay. So, let's put on Festering Desire and see how his stats are from there. Stat page. Okay. This is doable. This is doable.
Okay.
So eventually, like, if you build Xingqiu in the long term, what I usually do is that I get a lot of energy recharge substats and an energy recharge weapon, and then his attack, and then his Sands gets an attack main stat. But for now, since
So eventually, Favonius.
eventually, yeah, eventually.
Okay.
But this is good. This is a good build.
Okay.
All right. Ayok, thank you so much for gifting a sub. All right, now we can figure out. Let's find a victim.
All right. Do we want to go for a single target or Abyss, or what are we looking at here?
Let's go single target.
Okay.
I usually like to test my stuff on a boss, an open world boss. Like my main test subject is Magukenki. I don't know if you've unlocked him.
Where is he?
Inazuma. There he is on the near the serpent's head. Oh, it's near your next Archon quest point.
Yeah, I was doing
How far are you in
Ito
the
story
Yeah.
because I got
gloomy when it rains.
I got held up at these two things because I need to complete
Oh, I
these two,
see.
so I have to complete.
How
But-
are you doing with this story?
It's interesting. I mean, this whole thing, the Ito thing with the blue Oni and the red Onis, or the crimson Onis, has been interesting and fun. I mean, so far, I'm in terms of the whole Archon quest, like the main stuff that I did, because I completed the main part of it, I think, right?
Yeah.
I did that, and that I loved, and Fontaine has been phenomenal. I absolutely loved Fontaine.
Yes.
But now I'm trying to circle back and do all these other things, because there's, like, a good portion of the characters I have not even met yet, so that's pretty interesting.
Well, Ito's is a very good one.
Yeah, I
It's a
really
very
enjoyed that.
fun
The
one.
last thing I did was when, what's the blue Oni's name?
I actually forget.
I'm forgetting, yeah, but, you know, I just, like, he was about to go crazy, and then he was
Ah.
like, no!
Takuya. Okay, my chat
Yeah.
remembers.
Takuya, there you go. So
Okay.
that just happened, and yeah, but it's been good.
Cool.
Okay, so
Yeah, I have been really enjoying that. So let's recharge their bursts. You can just spam Magukenki with skills and I guess try to dodge because we're going in without a shield.
Scatter!
Alright. So on the note of particle funneling, when you do a skill like that, yeah, and you're trying to recharge bursts, don't swap off them right away because they get less energy if they get the particles off field rather than
yes,
catching
yes.
them while they're still on field. Alright, so that's gonna be that one. And then, alright, teleport back to the top so that we can start from scratch. There you go. Yeah, so that's like my usual like testing warm-up process. It's just recharging skills, recharging bursts rather, and then gotta start from the top.
awesome.
Okay, let's perch on a safe place and then talk it through before you go in.
You mean don't just go in guns a-blazing?
with some caution. Okay. So the rotation for this. Let's see. I would start with the Saint-Cho. Actually, Saint-Cho or Traveler could both work, but we can go with the Saint-Cho.
Yes, Leroy Jenkins,
And
exactly. That is my playstyle. No.
And then we can go in with the Traveler after that.
So,
And-
for Sing Cho though, I'd still do burst, then skill burst.
Skill then burst.
Skill burst,
Yes.
then traveler. I go skill burst.
Skill burst, yes.
Okay, so skill
And
burst, skill
then-
burst, then official skill.
Yeah, special can either be skill or burst. Hers doesn't, like, can be one or the other.
Okay,
And then Freminet combo.
all right, I got it. I think I have Kazuha. No, I don't have Kazuha. Sorry, I lied.
And then since your Traveler is on Sacrificial Sword, if you get the skill reset, you can do his skill again.
So if I get the skill reset, skill burst, or skill burst skill.
Yes. I would go skill burst.
Okay,
Or actually, you know what? Go skill burst skill.
okay. Start with Sing Cho. Okay. All right, let's see if I can do it.
All right. Let's hope the magic happens.
Can I start right away, or do I have to wait for him to get up?
Yeah.
Outlines
We can start right away.
Propagate! Sa!
By royal
Okay.
Dead reckoning!
All right. So we have some hyper blooms going already. Cool. You know what? I just realized that I actually neglected to put a healing unit on there. It's a good thing you have your NRE. All right. So
Wait,
this is
no!
the phase where you need to recharge your burst. So put Traveler back on. Okay. Get the particles and then whoop. And then put Xingqiu back on. Let's see where his energy is at. Okay, so you should be kind of okay to start and then burst again on Xingqiu. Oh. Oh, I think the particles didn't catch.
Okay. So,
Okay, we can like quickly recharge this and then reset Magukenki from the top.
Okay.
Scatter!
Yeah, it's raining and the lightning's there. Gosh, you know I hated exploring Inazuma because of the lightning and everything trying to kill you.
Yeah, it's as of right now, it is one of my least favorite places to be.
Yeah, I think you could probably teleport to the top. Freminet will recover the rest of it. There you go.
Thank you for believing in me.
Yeah, great.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, it's basically trying the same thing again. You already got to see some hyper blooms there.
Okay.
That's your first taste of Dendro.
So the hyper blooms were just when it was triggering the reaction of hyper bloom is happening without Freminet, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay, so basic breakdown of hyper bloom. When an enemy gets Dendro and Hydro, they drop a Dendro core.
Mm-hmm.
And then when that gets triggered by Electro, then it creates a hyper bloom. So before we go back into it, let's look at your official build. And let's look at, oh wow, you got the Golden Troop set already?
I did go, I don't know how great it is. I just got what I got.
Oh my goodness. You know what? Can we look at the pieces actually from like flower to circlet?
Okay, well this is just a crit.
Okay, off piece, but good. Uh-huh. Okay, well, that could be better. But you know what? And then let's look at the goblet.
I guess that is better, right? Like.
Oh, I would wait. Honestly, I would probably wait till you get like a better one. Okay. Oh, that one's decent actually.
Yeah.
Okay, and then circlet. Huh? Not bad.
Not terrible.
Congrats.
Not terrible.
I don't have a full Golden Troop set yet.
I think I did some
Alright,
boxes for this too, so.
Ooh, okay.
Or no, wait, no, I don't think you can do boxes for this.
No, Golden Troop's a new one, so that's a
No.
lot of resin you dumped in there.
Yeah, it sounds about right.
Let's look at her weapon.
Okay, I believe she is on Sacrificial? No, Favonius.
Favonius, okay. For the meantime, let's put her on stringless. I think you have a stringless there. It's on Venti. Yeah. Okay. And then let's look at her stats again.
Detail.
Okay. So I'm gonna defer to my chat or your chat on this one.
Okay.
Do we want to give Fischl more EM, like an EM stance, just to see higher hyper bloom numbers, or do you guys want to keep Fischl as is?
What do you guys think, chat? Also, that
I
is funny. Yes,
created another
Pokemon
universe
Paldean
and
wins.
founded
I am
paradise.
now in
For
that.
I,
Yes.
Fischl,
And
Princess into
Frog, I
paradise.
am Freminet's voice actor. I'm getting mixed opinions right now.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm saying
So-
as is. I'm hearing it looks like is mostly.
Okay. So the reason this is like this is can go either way, because on one hand, Fischl isn't usually a hyper bloom trigger, and for reference, higher hyper bloom damage comes from a higher EM stat, right?
Okay.
Because it's a reaction
I
damage.
created another-
So if you were to build an electro unit to be a hyper bloom trigger, to get the full value of that, you give them as much EM as possible. As in, you will see characters, hyper bloom triggers with like 1000 EM stat.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. It can go super high, right? So if you, like, that is the typical hyper bloom build. Now, the reason why it can go either way is because technically, Fischl isn't usually a Hyper Bloom trigger. And the main reason for that is because she's single target and she targets enemies, which means that sometimes her hits don't actually hit the Dendro cores. And because of that, Fischl's default build is attack crit with some EM thrown in for like a little aggravate damage. But that's the reason why it could technically go either way. Now, for the purposes of this experiment, like if you want a better or a fuller Dendro experience and you want to see like large green numbers, then you could give EM like an elemental mastery sands, even if it breaks her full set.
Okay.
And then we should like start seeing higher numbers from there.
I don't think I have any EM main stat leveled up.
We can. Chats, is it forgivable to eat some gold pieces for this? I used to do that when I was like AR 50, 657, just so that I could actually have higher level stuff. Because I didn't care that much about strong boxing while I was still throwing resin into like the domains and stuff.
Yeah.
So, yeah. What was that EM Sands with the crit rate and the crit damage? You know what? We can level that up.
I also have this one too with the attack, but it's only 3 subsets.
I like that for being on a good set.
Yeah, it's on the
It's on the emblem set. Yeah. I think we could probably use that emblem piece.
Okay.
Yeah. So I would say, and maybe you can defer to your chat with this one also. Look for your worst 5-star pieces that you just would not level up under any circumstances.
Let's go to defense percentage. Or no, sorry, defense, right? How do I find defense main stat? Right here we go. Okay, I found it.
There you go. I would keep Oh, that one's pretty bad. The circlet's pretty bad.
Okay, goodbye.
What else is in there? Because it says it's about to give it plus 18.
Oh.
You'll probably want to... Oh my god.
It's pretty bad. But I don't know, do we want to waste that on this?
I would probably eat that later down the line just because maybe you don't have a lot of hydro goblets. But you know what? I would frame that. I would post that on Twitter just for the 100 flat defense. I can't. That is amazing in like its own way.
Chat, do your bidding, please. Okay, so...
Oh my gosh.
All right, let's see here. Do we want to just look at anything that has been pre-leveled already that's not good? And maybe to get a little bit more juice in here? That's not...
Maybe.
Let me get...
Although, could we take a quick look at the sands you threw in there? One of my chatters is concerned it might be a good one.
Okay, let's see. It was... This was the sands, right? Nope, goblet sands.
I would keep that sands.
Okay.
Just in case. That one you could probably get rid of.
Okay.
I would also kind of get rid of that one. Yeah. Actually, let's keep the deep wood pieces for now since you're a bit limited on those. Yeah. I would probably also throw that. Okay, let's eat those for now.
×5. Ugh.
HP really loves you today.
It does. HP.
All right, let's look at the ones you've leveled a little bit. See about borrowing those.
Okay.
Can I see the goblets maybe? Let's go through your goblets.
Of the pre-leveled ones, or just goblets in general?
The pre-level ones.
That's pretty bad.
Wow! God, I love it when artifacts go exactly how you don't want them to. That is kind of incredible. Okay. This is a tough one. Like looking at your pieces with, because these are, when it comes to artifact keeping, the usual priority is first, does it have the right main stat, right?
Yeah.
Which makes keeping your elemental goblets worth it. But then you have to start looking at the substats, and that can really just make or break it, right? So
And this has been a fun ride.
I know I'm seeing a lot of artifacts that are like worth posting on Twitter.
But you know what's so funny is these are probably artifacts from when I first started the game. And I had no idea, or I just never got rid of them because Gladiator for sure. You know what I mean?
I see.
So these are definitely hysterical. If somebody wants to make a collage of all of my fails, you're more than willing. And Millie, thank you for the sub. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. My cats will continue to be fed.
I think that's worth making a collage of.
Yeah.
Okay. You know what?
I'm more than happy to sacrifice this to the artifact gods. If they so choose.
Okay, let's do that.
Should I just eat this one by itself in case it timeses?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Thank you, Beatrice, for the sub too. I appreciate that. Here we go.
These artifacts are so wacky.
All right.
Hey, that's not bad.
Hey.
That is. Let's go. Oh my God, it went to a good cause.
Yes. All right.
All right, let's keep that. Let's see if something can bring it to 20.
That's probably too much.
I would keep that for now, yeah.
Let's see.
That one, it's an okay offie. Can I see the flower next? I feel like I've asked you this before. Yeah, I would probably still keep that one.
What up?
How about the pale flame next to it? The feather. Ah, that's also not super bad. What are your worst ones? Let's look at the goblets again. It's
I feel like that's overkill right now, though, right?
It is technically overkill. Although I'm not sure if there's... You know what? I think we can operate with a plus 17 for now.
Okay.
Yeah. So let's hang on to that for now.
Is that what we were doing? Were we putting this on here? Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. And then...
And then let's look at her stat page.
Do we want to put Golden Troop on the flower?
So, okay, going back into the artifacts, maybe let's just try to pick up as many elemental mastery stats as possible since we're going for those silly green numbers.
Okay, let's do this then.
We can neglect set bonuses for now.
Okay.
So, maybe borrow Cleese or Deluxe.
This one's got 84.
Yeah. Oh, take that. take the 84 elemental mastery. And then for the feather, yeah, let's find the elemental mastery. So those aren't leveled yet. I don't really want to eat more fodder than necessary. So we can check out the other pieces that might be leveled and have elemental mastery, like the feather.
Feather. Oops. What did I just do? Oh, there we go. Okay, feather.
There you go. And then find elemental mastery stat. That's funny.
Freminet has the highest one.
Freminet has the highest one. Can I see the plus 17 one? And then the one that Fischl's holding. Yeah, you can borrow the plus 17 one for now. Just because for the higher EM stat. Okay, and then let's look at her stat page.
Oops. Okay.
On the character page. Okay, we have like 450 EM. That's like workable. That'll give us a taste of it.
Okay.
All right, so we can dive in, go back to
scared,
Magukenki,
I'll keep you safe.
and try the similar
Same rotation, right?
Yep.
So
You can start with Sing Cho, and then Traveler, Official, then Freminet.
Let me lead you.
Okay.
Spring form.
Nice.
Reveal.
Getting gear.
Okay.
Hair.
And then don't forget his burst. There you go.
Getting gear. Hair. Frost is coming.
Oh. Nice! Oh, that was a good dodge.
Frost is coming.
Alright, and then time to reset the rotation. Go back to Sing Cho.
Let night fall.
Alright. Oh, that one didn't hit.
Yeah, I missed.
That is always like one of the most frustrating parts because Sing Cho's skill has a short range.
Summon thee.
It's like unlike Yelan's, you know, where you can just like run and catch the enemy.
Propagate.
Okay.
Alright. Now we can restart. We'll just use official skill.
Can you avoid that attack? Yeah.
You can technically dodge it, yes.
Okay, so we start from the
Let
beginning
my
here?
guard
Oh my
down.
gosh.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
Rain
I
outlines
missed.
your fate.
That's
Rain.
fine.
That's fine, that's fine.
By royalty.
It'll be a two rotation kill. Oh, you're gonna have to chase the guy.
Commencing cleanup.
Nice. There you go. You just iframed that attack. Looking good. Okay.
Hair.
So you have to chase him again. And then he's actually dead.
All right. Let's
Okay.
see what I didn't get.
So Mugokeki's, well, he's a nuisance when he runs away, especially since Official's Oz can't, well, you have to like re-summon Oz to like reposition him, right?
Ah, yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, but that's generally like how a Hyper Bloom team feels.
Okay. And that's
Yeah.
better with Kuki Shinobu, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because it's on the character, right? Is that how that works?
Yep, it follows a character and it's an AoE. So any blooms like in your vicinity, she's usually able to catch.
Ah, okay. Well, left to my devices that I have at the moment, I suppose. And she
Yeah.
can heal. Yes, yes, she can heal. I
Yes,
believe, yeah.
true. My chat just said that too. Yeah, she can
Yeah.
heal. So that is that's one like way of playing Freminet, the Hyper Bloom team.
Okay.
If you want to go back to a physical team and then like I don't know, throw him in Abyss from there, see if it feels better considering what the progress we've made so far.
Maybe just because Fischl. I mean, I would love to. I think she's gonna hinder me a little bit at the moment, but I do like the way it plays. I think it's cool. But maybe I have to wait
Okay.
until I get Kuki to make it like more
Yeah.
feasible. So maybe the physical is better for now. I
Yep,
don't know.
We could do it without the Dendro for now.
So which way do I go back to go fizzled? Am I putting Yelan back in?
So, if we're going to go into the first half, actually, I found Sing Cho easier to use against the crab boss in particular there.
Okay.
So we can try going in with Sing Cho
Okay.
instead of Yelan for the meantime, just for a tiny little change of pace, and put back Zhongli.
Zhongli. Let's see.
A walk would
So
There you go.
I have to just fix artifacts, I think, for people, unless I'm keeping
Yes.
them the way they are.
No, you'll want to put Fischl back on her golden troop set.
Okay. So
Okay, while you do that, I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break.
go for it. Yes, yes, and I'll
I'll be
address
right
chat.
back.
All the things I missed. Guys, how have you been? How have you been enjoying this? Is Sevy not amazing and teaching me all the wonderful things? Do I look like I'm ready to be a pro gamer? Thank you everybody for the follows, by the way. Shishmi, Gustav, It's Lingon, Nymphily, The Blood Poppy, Yangstarism, Fat Hotshot, Jasmine, Millie, Ningzring, Razinia, Lily Dew, B-Rock, Dorigo, Ushitaki Brodsky, Neonia, Julian, Fru, Crazy, Diano, Bop Blue, Kel Ginger Ale. God, there's so many of you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Koi Soda. I'm doing well. DAPG, I will call you. Rez, thank you for the follow. Of course, I'm so glad I got to do this, and hopefully it's been informative and fun for all of you. to see the different ways of playing Freminet, and yeah, 36 stars. Here we come. I'm doing good. I appreciate it. I hope I'm doing all right. Trying my best, you know. I'm doing what I can. I believe this was on official, and we also had this piece on official. So, and then Sing Cho, I guess we'll have to figure out what I switched from there, because we did some weapon swapping. Bloody Poppy, hello and welcome. More, thank you so much. Stream Stress finally found your Twitch. Yes, thank you. Cryo, fun to see the two of us together. I know, this has been so much fun. Thank you, Auntie. You and Sevy are both cheerful. Always put a smile on our face. I think this has been a great collaboration. What do you guys think? If you think this stream has been a success, throw some claymores in the chat, please. I want to see the chat spammed with those claymores of Freminet while I also go to the bathroom. I want to return to claymores spammed. Spam, spam, spam. I'll be right back, guys. All right, we're back. Oh my gosh, so many claymores. Thank you, thank you, thank you.
We are back to hello.
Alrighty. Okay, I switched officials artifacts back, but in terms of like Sing Cho and Yelan, do we want to keep them with the weapons and everything, or?
I would actually keep Sing Cho's 4-piece noblesse.
Okay, and do we want to put the sacrificial back on him?
Yeah, let's put the sacrificial sword back on him. And then maybe let's look at the sands. Maybe we can switch it out for an attack sands now. Something with some oh, that one on Chi-Chi looks good.
Okay. We can see if there's anything else better. No, I guess it's gonna be these, right? The Chi-Chi one?
Yeah. And then let's look at a circlet. Check again if you have a noblesse circlet. Oh, right. This was why you were on noblesse tenacity before.
Yeah.
You know what? Main stats over set. That is like one of the first philosophies that
okay, so that's the
try
philosophy.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's like main stats, substats, and then set. For a lot of characters, there are some exceptions. As always, there are some exceptions. But unless, again, you've lived like 100 years farming domains and dumping resin into them, it's knowing priorities is good.
You would normally keep a... What kind of crit... Or sorry, what circlet do you go for?
Crit is ideal, but attack circlets are like good temporary placeholders, especially if they have good substats like that.
Yeah, okay. So, I mean, this is still probably better to run like this then?
Yep.
Okay.
Let's look at his stat page. Okay. Good. We have a good amount of ER. We have some crits here and there. This is good.
Okay.
We can start with this.
And then, in terms of my second party, who should I be? If we're gonna go with Freminet, official,
Ooh.
then do we want to...
I mean, you could pop out your C4 child.
Alright. This is because it's been so long since I've been playing him.
Ooh.
I still use this set. I know there's been a better set that's been added. And his artifacts are alright. They're not, like, terrible. They're not...
Okay.
They're not, like, amazing. They're good. Again,
They're
this is,
winnable.
yeah, it's, you know, I've got,
Oh, that one's a good
this
circlet.
is a good piece, yeah,
like,
but this is,
yeah.
actually, there's another one I got that might be better. This one might be better.
Oh, damn. Nice. That's cool.
That's, I don't know.
So, like, oh, that is Child's off piece.
Yeah, it's the off
You know
piece.
what? Either could work.
I mean, this one's got the attack, double attack, and then this one's got the just pure
Yeah,
crit.
this one has like a higher crit. What's Child's weapon?
The aqua. I know
Aqua
it's not.
Simulacra.
I know I eventually want to get this on. I know I
Oh.
want to eventually get that on there, but
Oh my goodness. You know, we could go with the one with the attack subset. He can keep what he has.
okay. Then so who else?
Let's
do you
look
think
at
we should run?
his. Have you ever played Child with Bennett and Xiangling?
I've played him with Bennett. I haven't built. She's not built at all, but we could build her if there's.
She could borrow Deluxe pieces.
Okay. She has no weapon. Oh, we can give her. Nope. Wait. Yes, we could. We could give her.
Yeah, give her. You can give her. Either of those will work. Let's just see how much energy recharge we can get from your artifacts. Because Xiangling is another case of needs energy recharge to operate.
Okay. So we're gonna put that on there, right? This.
Mm-hmm.
Well, we're gonna have to swap something, I think. What was?
We can. What does Hu Tao have on? Okay, let's start looking for energy recharge substats again. Maybe what does Mona have on? Nope. Oh, yeah. You could borrow Kaching's with that that Glad, and yeah, we have some ER on that. Attack's not bad. And then, oh, maybe we can sort by energy recharge.
Okie dokie. Let's see. Here we go.
Okay. You know what? Let's take Traveler's Flower.
The one we just invested in. Best piece.
Yeah. Okay. And then let's look at her stat page.
Did we want to swap this? This was just sitting on here. I don't know if there's something better. Do we want to sort by energy recharge?
Huh. If you have a... Is that on Ganyu? That thing on Ganyu? I would borrow that.
Okay.
That's a good piece.
Yeah.
Okay, let's look at her stat page.
Oh, let's go to stats first, right? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Ah, 168 ER. All right, let's go back into the artifacts. My target for this would be around 200% ER, but that's a bit rough. You know what? Let's put on the prototype Star Glitter weapon. Yeah. And then let's that looks winnable.
Okay.
What do you think, Chad?
What do you got? What does everybody think here? Ooh, what was this?
Is it an ER sands? Oh, let's look at the ER sands. Let's see if we can give her an ER sands. Thanks, chat. Nice catch. Okay, let's give her an energy recharge main stat one so that we can switch over to the other pole arm.
This right here?
She can take, yeah, she can take that.
Where there's...
Get travelers probably. Yeah, and then let's switch her weapon. We can give her a deathmatch. There you go. Okay, so... Oh my! Let's look at her circlet. Let's replace her circlet to a crit damage one.
Might not have many. I do. I have this. This is a pretty good piece.
That's good. Yeah, let's take that. Let's check if Mona's piece, maybe. Okay, I would probably take the emblem one. Yeah, and then let's look at the stat page again. So there's this
The 2-to-1 ratio.
that's okay. Yeah, the 2-to-1 ratio is like the ideal one, but at minimum for DPS characters, I would look for at least 50 to 60 crit rate, and then crit damage from there can be whatever. So for the purposes of this is like okay. This is like we could go with that.
Okay. So we're gonna go Zhangling, Child, Bennett. You said.
Mm-hmm.
So I think we gotta rebuild him.
Yeah, and then so Bennett, we also want an energy recharge stance. One of the things that my viewers learned from me is to start prioritizing energy recharge.
Okay.
It's like it's one thing that can be hard to miss because it doesn't always look like a straightforward damage improvement. You can take that one from Chi-Chi. Yeah.
Better than nothing.
And yeah, let's look at his flower. Maybe you can have a noblesse. Maybe there's a noblesse flower he can take. He can take a Beidou's. Yeah. That matters. Damage matters less for him. Okay, let's look at his stat page.
So he's on healing bonus for the circlet.
Yeah, that's fine.
And this is just... I didn't have any other noblesse, so it's the only thing I have.
What's that other noblesse cup up there? Hydro damage. No, okay, we'll keep what he has now.
Yeah. Okay, attributes. Wait, I don't know what weapon he has on. Prototype Rancor.
Let's look at your other weapons.
Switch.
I would probably lend him Festering Desire just for more energy recharge. And then stats. All right, perfect.
A good old
So
5
that
crit
looks-
rate.
Yeah. I know that 240 ER looks really high right now, but you know what? It's Bennett. There are just some characters in the game where all you want is their burst, and any other stats are secondary.
Okay. So great.
All right.
And then who's gonna be the 4th slot?
Let's throw in Venti. I think he can work with that.
Okay, and then we swapped the weapon off of. Do we want
Actually,
Fischl with
let's I think we can keep the Favonius.
on Venti and keep the stringless on Fischl?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, I think we're good to go here.
I think we can make this work. Yeah.
All right. Chad, you guys ready to see me fail at the Spiral Abyss? Woo!
Okay, so the second team that we've just assembled, which is Child, Bennett, Shangling, and Venti. Having the Child, Bennett, Shangling core, that is commonly referred to in the community as the international team.
Mm-hmm.
Usually it's completed by Kazuha, but we can make it work with any other Animo unit. The second option to Kazuha actually would be Sucrose. So if you ever level her up in the long run, then there's an option for that.
Okay.
Now, I'm not the best at actually playing the international team because their rotation can have its nuances to actually like min-max it, but we'll try to we can make it work.
Okay. All right. We will try our best. So we're going with this guy.
Freminet.
This guy.
And Zhongli.
And then it's gonna be Child, Bennett,
Shangling, Bennett,
and Venti.
Venti.
Okay. Woo!
Okay.
All right, chat. Thank you guys for sticking around, by the way. What do you think so far? Has Sevy not been the most amazing coach? Like, I feel infinitely better at this game. In
You're
2
a great
hours.
test subject.
Great. I'm glad.
Like we were talking about this earlier, chat, where Paul is the first person I'm doing this live coaching on, and I was a bit like nervous about how it would be, but you've been doing great. Like you've been rolling with everything. This is great.
Awesome. I'm glad. It's been fun. It's been really fun. And you've been a blast. So thank you so much for doing it.
Thank you. So have you.
What do we think about these? What's your philosophy on choosing this stuff?
So for safety concerns, and since you don't have an NRE in the Abyss, I would take the last one.
This one here?
Yeah, just to make sure Freminet stays alive, you know.
Okay.
Okay, so here is the case where you would want the Serpent Spine buff to actually ramp up.
Okay.
Before starting.
And then
yeah, so this is gonna be a similar rotation as it was with Yelan, where Zhongli, Xingqiu, Fischl, Freminet.
Okay. I don't remember what is the unit? It's a single target, right? It's the same dude I was just testing on, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay. Zhongli, Xingqiu, Fischl, Freminet. All right. Let's try it.
You got this.
But I don't think I can attack him yet until this goes through. Or does that not matter?
You can attack him now. There you go.
Let me leave you alone. Odds reveal.
Frost is coming.
So when he's still in that state, he won't take damage, but you can technically generate. You can generate particles with it.
Okay. So that's all
So
that
it's
really
like,
matters.
yeah.
Getting gear.
Please no.
Oh gosh.
There you go.
Stabilize.
Okay. Then recharge. There you go. You can do there. Okay. Nice.
Frost is coming.
And then he's gonna get his burst up.
Where did he go? Oh, over here.
He's there. He
Gotcha.
scooted back.
Gather.
Time to act.
Where is he going?
Oh, that's the annoying thing about him. When he starts going everywhere.
This is
All right.
order.
So in times like these, you can like recoup your energy. And then do it again. There you go. Very nice. Get his burst. And then Fischl. Nice. And then skill. And then burst. Nice.
Frost is coming.
And then just run back here. Bonk, bonk, bonk. I love how heavy Freminet's hits are. It's like bonking the crap out of the guy.
Gosh, stop
Getting
it.
gear. Frost is coming. Gather.
Rain outlines your fate.
Yeah. So the tough thing about Spiral Abyss is like,
Witness the power.
yeah, you can have a solid team, but the enemies and their movements and positioning, like they're a whole other thing that you need to like tackle and and learn to work around. It's like the most annoying thing.
All right, I want to start over again. Oops.
Sure.
Ah, why did I do that?
Okay, so you have the rotation down. This is just what you're encountering is really an enemy issue, wherein it's like predicting their movements and stuff.
Yeah. Okay. Is there a way to tell which way he's gonna teleport, or is it always random?
He usually teleports backwards.
Backwards.
So
Okay.
yeah, when you're facing him, and then when he reaches 75% HP is when he does his kind of long charging attack. And while he's doing that attack, he doesn't take damage.
Ah. Okay. So what's the play when that happens?
So I would use that time to recharge your character's bursts if they're not charged yet. Like, let's say Freminet is missing something. He can like sneak a skill in there, get the particles back, so that once Magukenki can take damage again, you can do your full damage rotation.
Okay. So during the 75%, is that when he teleports, or he becomes invulnerable?
It's when he becomes invulnerable.
Okay. 75% recharge. His bursts is the play.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then when he comes back down, you can resume like fighting him again.
Okay. All right. I could try that this time. And J83, what is it like hearing my voice when playing Freminet? It's very weird, but it's also like I'm able to separate it a little bit because, I don't know. I feel like when you make sure you're in character when you're playing a game. Like, Freminet does not sound like the person, I mean, obviously sounds like me right now, but it's a way different part of my temperament. So it's, I'm able to separate that a little bit, which helps. But it does get a little weird sometimes. Okay, so definitely recharge the particles and do what I was doing right out the gate, right?
Yep.
Okay, all right, here we go.
Let me lead you up.
Tear! Getting gear! Commencing cleanup! Frost is coming!
Nice.
Getting
Nice.
Tear!
Okay.
Getting gear!
All right.
Frost
Looking good. I think we're gonna hit that 75% soon. After that attack, probably.
No, my sword.
All right. Now's a good time. Cool.
Witness the power of the wild.
Perfect.
Getting gear!
Oh, that's actually smooth.
Tear!
That is a good run.
Frost is coming! Getting gear!
You got this. He's about to teleport
Getting
back.
gear!
All right. There. Oh my gosh, you trapped him with a pillar. That is so good. That is so good.
Didn't mean it, but we're gonna pretend like I did.
Rain outlines your fate.
True.
It's order!
Ring cutter.
Getting
All
gear!
right.
Frost is coming! Dead reckoning!
Cool. He's gonna teleport back after that attack, probably.
Getting gear! Tear!
Okay.
Frost is coming!
You're gonna wanna. Oh, he hasn't yet. You're gonna wanna recharge a bit.
Tear!
There you go. He moved back
Where did he go?
behind you.
What? Oh.
There you go. And then.
No, my sword. Witness the power of the...
By royal decree.
Frost is coming!
All right.
right,
That was
not
a
bad.
really good run. That was really good. Okay, chat. Let's clap, 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 clap. That was good. Okay, so this next team. Oh boy.
Mayo, hello, hello, hello. I think somebody raided me or something happened. I heard a notification. What did I miss here? Because I'm not seeing it. Oh, a subscription on YouTube. Thank you so much. And everybody, please, I'm going to, again, just to update you all, I am live with SevyPlays, if that's not indicative of the title of the stream here. And make sure you are also following Sevy and all of her amazing guides and Twitch. Please, please, please do that. Okay.
So this is funny because I forgot that the Hydro Eidolons were here on this floor.
So child is useless. Well, physical child, I suppose.
Okay, so we're going to make Shangling do her thing.
All right.
She's going to vaporize everyone as much as possible. Yeah. All right. So the key thing to remember, whenever you have a Bennett Shangling pair, is that you funnel Bennett's particles into Shangling.
Okay.
Which means that you do Bennett's skill and then quickly switch to Shangling to recharge her burst.
Bennett's skill and then switch to Shungling.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you generate particles with Bennett's skill and then give that to Shangling so that
Okay.
Shangling can get her burst up. Now, considering the fact that Hydro Eidolons are indeed immune to Hydro, we can probably just wing this.
Bennett is not C6.
Yeah. That's fine.
Yeah.
We can do it.
Okay, so the play would be, and well, since I'm already at full, it's a little bit different, right? So what is the first rotation?
So for the first rotation, I would probably start with Venti.
Okay, Venti, skill burst.
Yeah, skill burst to try to get them all in one place, and then I would go Bennett skill burst, Shangling skill burst.
Venti, Bennett, Shungling. Do we even want to play child on this side?
We can actually put on child for the next wave. I think there's a next wave here after the
Okay.
Hydro Eidolons die. But yeah. So do you know the back to the wall trick with Venti?
Nope.
Okay, that's okay. It's a super simple way because sometimes Venti's burst can misfire.
Okay.
So what you just do with Venti, they call it back to the wall, but it's technically just make sure everything is in front of you. Everything
Okay.
you want Venti to suck up is in front of you, because if it's like something is to the side, he's gonna misfire probably.
Okay. Okay.
So you could like run a little bit back, make sure everything is in like your purview, and then do Venti's skill burst.
Okay.
And then you go near one of them and then start doing your Bennett, start doing your Shangling. And then after you've let Shangling's burst go, then particles.
Okay. And then in terms of for Venti, then does it make sense to use burst then skill then, or no? Does it not matter?
It can go either way.
Okay.
So in this, usually skill burst is like a little bit faster because a character's burst animation can cancel the skill animation. So like if you're into min-maxing, like animation times,
Yes.
that's like a shortcut, right? But
Okay.
in this case, like it doesn't matter too much.
Okay. All right. So let me make sure I got this right. We're gonna start off with Venti, skill burst, Bennett, skill burst, Shangling, skill burst, and then once that is finished, we will go back to Bennett and just get Shangling back to her burst. And then and then I go back to Venti after I've gotten
This
Shangling's
place is
burst.
pretty dead. By
Yeah,
which I
you
mean,
can go
there's
back to
nothing kill.
Venti and then see if their bursts are ready again. If there's still some time left, I would spam Bennett's skill because
Okay.
it has a short cooldown. And then, okay, so for Shangling, it's safe to do burst skill here because her skill doesn't have an immediate particle payoff.
Okay.
So it can be like Venti skill burst, Bennett skill burst, Shangling burst skill.
Burst skill. Okay. Okay. And then we're gonna sit on Bennett, feed Shangling, and then so once
And
Shangling
then-
is ready, then where do we go? We go to Venti or back to Bennett to burst. or skill
So
burst.
as you feed
there
Shangling,
are better ways
since
to seek
we're
out our
cycling
enemies
through
than,
cooldowns, you
well,
can also go
standing
back to
here.
Venti to do a skill to feed him also.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. We can give it a shot, right? Let's see what happens.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So, okay. Remember your homework, Paul.
You got this.
All right. So
There's always the reset button.
Venti, Bennett, Shangling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, run back. Put everything in front of you.
Think
There you
can get
go.
away?
Okay.
Oops, wrong way.
Okay, skill. Let him
Nope,
catch
wrong
fire.
way.
And then, all right. It's okay. We're getting somewhere. And then Bennett's skill. Feed particles.
Why
Okay.
won't you switch?
Yeah, I hate it when it does that.
Oh, and we're dead.
All right. Eidolons tend to hit hard. All right.
Oh no! Wait, I forgot. It makes me restart from this one, but that's fine, I suppose, right?
It's okay. Yeah.
Alright. So.
So,
that
now
was
that we're
fun.
back here, actually, you did this half really well. Even if that Magu Kenki into Zhongli's pillar wasn't intentional. Which was cool.
Yeah.
I think that when you are towards the end, like if Magu Kenki has like a smidge of HP left, instead of activating everyone's bursts again, you can kind of just whack him with Freminet, because when you go into the next chamber, ideally you want as much energy as you can to start with.
Okay. So if he's slow, just burst with him to get his skill with
you
him. to
just
get his-
whack with him.
Oh, just
yeah.
whack. Okay.
Whack or skill, whatever gets you particles, whatever prepares you best for the next chamber.
Okay, and that's with every character, or just Freminet, you mean?
Every character.
Okay, so just rebuild once he's super low to get prepared for the next chamber.
Yep, exactly.
All right. Let's see. Do I remember what I'm doing?
You got this.
Let's see. All right, here we go.
You're gonna be so good at Freminet teams after this.
Ring cutter.
Hair. Going on. Frost is coming.
Nice.
Getting here.
Fair.
Frost is coming. Getting here.
All right, and then rotate back.
Solidify.
Witness the power.
Midnight then. Getting here.
Okay, very nice.
Hair.
Okay, hopefully he gets
Getting here.
doesn't go too far. Okay.
Frost is coming.
All right, looks good.
Frost is coming.
And then I think at this point you can rotate back, since Freminet's burst is over.
No, my sword. Rain cutter.
Very smooth. All right. So press Fischl's E again before you go into
rest
Freminet's
for the
burst. There you go. Because you need to bring Oz back.
Gotcha.
Okay.
I will
That's just
have order.
what. Yeah. Very nice use of iframes. All right.
Solidify.
Rain
Up and
outlines
then
your
signature
face.
skill. There
No,
you
my
go.
sword. Let me read you.
Okay. And then go to where he is. Fischl.
Getting here.
Nice. And then Freminet burst.
Dead reckoning.
Okay.
Getting here.
Oh, he ran again! Now you got this. Only a little bit left.
Frost is coming.
Alright.
Quake.
Okay, I think just recharge your Sing-Show skill there.
Rain out.
Cool. Nice!
All right. Not bad. I felt like that was decent.
Yeah.
Definitely room for improvement, but
It was good.
I have to say this. I have to say this. You have made me playing this game feel way more confident.
Yeah!
Absolute success. Chat, you guys have seen me playing this game. Do I not look like I somewhat know what I'm doing now?
That's so cool. It's like seeing it in real time is also really cool on my end.
Yes.
I'm like, damn.
No, for real. I mean, my chat is used to me probably running around with Klee and just holding down charge attack because I was, you know, or just only using child and never swapping. So this has been fun. I'm a real player now.
Yeah, the gaming skills are coming out. They're coming out.
Yeah. All
You
right.
said you were a hardcore gamer at one point?
I mean, so to preface it, in terms of like other games that I've played, I was like a very competitive Overwatch player. Like I was a Masters level Overwatch player.
Whoa.
So that was one of the games I think I played most competitively.
The Harbingers are up to.
Dota I played fairly competitively. I played Call of Duty
Ooh.
fairly competitively.
Oh.
Yeah. So and then like I used to play Final Fantasy 11. Pretty hardcore, but that's MMO, different, you know, mechanics of things. But yeah, so, you know, this is a different style of game, but I really enjoy the gameplay of Genshin. I think it's amazing.
The skills are there, yeah.
Yeah. So.
All right.
So now how am I avoiding not dying again? What did I do wrong?
Okay, so to be completely honest, the Hydro Eidolons are a little bit tough because they do hit hard. So, first thing to do is stay in Bennett's circle because he heals you. And so the magic of Bennett and Xiangling is that they are both the same element, which means that they both benefit the most from pyro particles, right? So even if you're feeding Bennett's particles to Xiangling, he's off field, but he's still pyro, so you get some of that back. So ideally, you try to get Bennett's burst up as much as possible.
You know, there are
Honestly, up against hard-hitting enemies, and Bennett's my only defensive unit, sometimes I panic burst just because I don't want to die.
Yeah, okay.
But that's probably your main defense. Your second defense is trying to dodge it or iframe it.
Iframing myself out of it. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. I guess let's just try my my best, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. So Venti, Bennett.
Run back a little bit with Venti.
Oh yeah, run back a little
like
bit.
That.
Well, to this way I think was the better way with those things.
Yeah, that works too.
Venti, Xiangling, Bennett, and then feed Xiangling
Venti,
with
Bennett, then Xiangling.
Venti, Bennett. Okay. All right. Here we go.
Yeah, Venti, Bennett.
Time for takeoff.
Bennett, nice. Okay.
Everybody stand your
Xiangling burst, nice. Skill. Okay. Alright. Then skill. Alright. Then you can recharge Venti now also.
Yahoo!
Ooh, the dodging is coming in.
Going in.
Alright. And then
Brace
skill
yourself.
into Xiangling. Nice. Oh, nice. You got a rotation. Nice. Oh, we're doing great. This is going great. It's shredding them down. This is going great. Okay, keep feeding Xiangling. She wants that
Line
food.
it up.
Yep. All right. Cool.
At
And then
Into the fire.
burst. Right. All right. So now target the
Time for takeoff.
that guy. Yeah. Let's bring them together. And then you can do child's burst. Actually, wait. Yeah. To get them through. All right. And then Bennett. Let's go Shangling. And then you can main child on field now.
All right.
There you go. Do your thing. And then you can finish him off with a burst
Think you
before
can
you
get
swap
away?
off. Okay.
Oh, okay. So do you like to do Child's Burst in his melee or?
So the more technical one, or rather the more popular theory crafted one, I believe is doing child in his ranged and then entering melee.
Yeah, that's what I've heard. But I'm just...
Okay. Yeah, I think I probably could have directed you on child a bit better there.
No.
Instead of the melee one, the ranged probably would have been the better choice, like
Okay.
to keep his rotation continuous. Yeah, my
What-
bad there.
Does anybody know what time I did that in? Like how close was I to 3-starring that?
You were 20 seconds off, I believe.
Oh, close.
That's pretty good, actually.
Okay. So we'll
yeah,
continue for the sake
considering
of it.
Yeah,
I wonder what the rest of
yeah.
the Harbingers
Considering you brought child to an Eidolon fight, it's really good.
I brought water to a water gun fight, guys. We brought water to a water gun fight.
Like, if that were any other enemy, honestly, that weren't Eidolons, you would have gotten 3 stars on that.
Okay, that makes me feel pretty good. I feel pretty good. What do you think here card-wise? What's the call?
I would... Energy recharge is good offensively. There's the defense. You know what? Let's go ER.
ER? Cool.
Mm-hmm.
The last time I played Dota 2 has been a minute. I mean, honestly, not too long ago. I also created a series about gamers, like a single camera sitcom, a few years ago, and the characters were Dota players. So that's how much I played Dota. Yeah, like we made like a full-on TV series about it. It's crazy.
That's so cool.
Yeah. I have a whole background of I spent about 10 years in New York City, like producing movies and making films and doing all that stuff. So, voice acting
That's so cool.
Yeah, voice acting is kind of relatively new to what I've been doing, but ironically, it's the thing that most people know me for, which has been fun. No, it's live action.
How did you make that transition?
I mean, I was living in New York City for a while, and I was doing theater and doing TV series and movies, and that was fun and it was great. And I was making, I produced like a narrative documentary about Madonna. I made my own film called Eris about my cat. So I've been all over the place in my career, and I was looking at my life at a point in time in 2019, and I was like, I was working a lot in voiceover. You might not know this, but for a while I was the voice of Nick Sports. So like the promo voice that you hear in between shows, where you'd hear like, coming up next is SpongeBob. Stay tuned for Rob Dyrdek's Wild Grinders and Rocket Power.
Oh my gosh.
That was my my job for a while, and constantly voiceover was the gift that kept on giving. And I was like, I want to continue to make, like, living in New York City and being an artist, being a filmmaker, being an actor is very hard. I was like, I want to now think about healthcare and a future, and voiceover was the thing that kept rewarding me. And I was like, I think it's time to make the commitment to move to LA and to get everything that voiceover has to offer. So,
wow.
yeah.
I guess it would be hard to juggle both hats, like continuing to produce that and then doing voiceover.
Well, I would love to do both, but as soon as I moved here in 2020, and then we had a pandemic, and that put a wrench in a lot of things. So, ultimately, very soon, I have been writing and I have been working on some film projects, and hopefully within the next year, I'll be back to producing and directing and making movies and being in more live action stuff. So it's, but at the moment, voiceover and video games and all this stuff has been great, and I'm very happy and lucky to be doing it. Yeah.
Oh, we're so happy to have you in, Genshin in our game.
Yes. I'm so glad to be here. It's honestly, I've had a couple of dream
Wherever the
roles,
tide takes
and
me,
this is a huge one because
long as the light
I
of
remember
the
this game.
heart
I've said
still
this story a
shines,
billion times. My
I'll
chat has
always
heard
have a
me.
home to return to.
And my cat name, who you probably saw, is Luna. I have 4 cats, but
Oh my gosh, your cat's name is Luna?
Luna, Kairi, Sasuke, and Jorah are my cats.
I have a rabbit named Luna.
No kidding. I have a rabbit that I've been fostering for like a year and a half, which basically means I'm not fostering it anymore. Named Bun Bun.
Oh my gosh, you're fostering a rabbit.
Yeah, I had a friend who was a roommate for a point in time, and when he moved out of my home, he couldn't bring the bunny with him, and my partner was like, let's keep it and find it a home. And then I've been asking her when we were going to find her a home for the past year and a half, and now that's just kind of become my old room. She basically lives by herself in the other room because she does coexist or cohabits with the cats, but we're still a little bit nervous because they're also bloodthirsty killers, so,
Yeah. That's adorable. I love that. Luna's kind of recent for us. I've had like rabbits before, but I was never able to like properly home them indoors. And this time, like, Luna is the first proper indoor bunny child that we've had.
Oh my gosh.
So you know what? Swap bunny pics.
Yes, please. I would love to see your bunny, and my partner would probably be fascinated if you've had bunnies because she's kind of new to this world. She constantly is showing me videos and things, and she's actually away, so it's me solo taking care of the bunny, and that's always a fun. It's hard. I mean, listen, I have 5 animals. It's hard to give them all attention while working and all these things. So
that is a lot of animals.
Yeah, it's a lot. I say that we have we run a barn here. This is a barn.
Yeah, my chat was just like, yeah, you have a zoo, you have a farm.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
So
and adorable.
Yeah, they are very adorable. I would love to see your Luna.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. What was I doing? I'm gonna try and win this. Is that the plan here?
Yes, right. So here you have Crab, Mr. Krabs.
Okay. So same deal though, right?
Same deal, yes. And you just want to watch the floor because the floor is literally lava and it can shave your shield down faster than you might expect.
Okay, I do not remember. Is it like a circle like Bennett, or is it just like fire areas?
It's like fire areas. It can be a bit random. So yeah, your dodging skills are gonna come in handy here.
All right, let's break them out here, y'all. All right, let's see if we can do this. Hang on, Sasuke is deciding to visit, and he's a menace to society. Let's see what he wants. Hey, Sasuke, what's up, buddy? Hey, Sasuke.
Hello, Sasuke.
He is currently destroying my... Hang on, I have a kitty cam here. Let's see if I can put that on.
Machine when you know how it's built and how
Let's
it
see,
works.
where is it? Nope, yep, it's
But
this one,
people,
but he's not in the
they're much
area.
more
Hey,
difficult.
Sasuke, you want to show yourself? Come on, bud.
Having animal cams is so fun.
I know.
For streamers.
Come on, bud. Let's go. Come here, bud. Come on. He's just more interested in destroying things. Are you gonna lead now?
Yeah.
Come on. Come over here, bud. Sit on your throne. Come on.
I want to spend some time at
Sasuke.
the bottom of the sea.
What you doing, Sasuke? Okay, chat. If you haven't followed Paul, go now. I command you. He's gaming, and he's gaming so well. I'm so proud of him.
All right, here's... Excuse me. Somewhat of kitty cam.
Kitty cam. Ah! Kitty butt.
Say hello, Sasuke.
Oh my gosh. What is he destroying?
He's just destroying my couch.
Wherever
Which
the
is fine.
tide takes me,
But,
so long as the light of the hearth still shines.
What's up,
He looks kind of majestic.
I'll always
he's
have
a
home
Bengal.
to
He
return
is
to.
extremely majestic, and he knows it.
Wow.
What's up, buddy? Yeah?
That's so cute. All right, chat. Go to Paul's stream to get a look at that majestic Bengal. Oh my gosh.
You gonna sit down now, good boy? Good boy. Good boy. This is what I call a gargoyle stance. He just perches, and he makes his presence known. So, all right, we're gonna try and clear more floors here, Sasuke.
When my Luna started entering bunny puberty, I realized like I have to let go of worldly possessions. She just chews everything.
Yes, bunnies. My partner, she had a computer and a bunch of like fun lights in the room. Destroyed everything.
Oh no!
Ate through every wire possible. That was a good lesson to learn.
Oh no! Bun disaster. Bunstruction.
Oh man! I just gotta say, by the way, everybody here in this chat, we have had like over 200 followers or so today, and that's so cool. So thank you all, and welcome everybody new. I hope you are also gonna give again Sevy some love here, who's been instructing me, because
And back at you.
I would not be in 12-2 without her help.
We'll get you to 12-3.
Yes. All right. Let's do it. Let's see if we can do it. Door's lava.
No, my sword.
Yep.
Mr. Power.
Nice funneling. All right. So
I have enough here.
first up. It's okay. Okay, let's get Freminet's burst up. Let's give him some skills. Okay. And then shield up again with Zhongli and restart the rotation. There you go.
Rim cutter.
Nice.
Hey! Getting here!
And then burst. Yup.
Frost is coming! Getting here!
Okay.
Hey!
Nice. We're getting there.
Getting here!
Okay.
Getting here!
And then go back to Zhongli.
Ah,
Shield
no, I
up.
screwed up.
Rain outlines your fate.
It's okay. You can put him back. There you go.
Witness the power.
And then...
Where did he go?
Oh yeah, he likes to go underground. In the... like to get his horns back. Like those horns with the orange bar.
Frost is coming! Getting here!
I screwed that up, but it's fine.
It's okay. We going.
Screwed that up too. I'm panicking.
All right.
Solidify!
Do you want to try resetting?
Rain outlines
Should I try resetting?
I think we can do it better. Yeah.
All right, let's do it again. I had to get the hang of it.
Okay. Yeah. So what I noticed is that your Freminet needs to get some energy back, right? To like properly start the rotation.
Yeah.
So I think you can go in with the Zhongli shield, but instead of going straight to Xingqiu, just grab the energy recharge one. Just do Freminet's skill to get some particles, get him get his burst back a bit better, and then we can start the rotation proper. So this is kind of like what I was talking about earlier in the domain and with energy, wherein sometimes it's better to just get everyone's burst back before restarting the rest of the rotation, because misaligning a rotation, like misaligning abilities, can kind of have like cascading effects in the long run.
Yeah.
What makes rotations really solid and synergistic also has to do with like aligning cooldowns and aligning buffs and stuff. So misaligning them can, work out not great.
Yeah, so it sounds like when you start, you have to really assess where your energy and your bursts are and kind of try and get those to full before getting into a full rotation.
Exactly.
Got
yes.
it. I'm catching on. Look at this.
You are.
From button
You
master
are.
to pro. Okay, cool. So it sounds like Zhongli, get the shield up, go to Freminet, make sure his burst is up, and then Xingqiu, get his up, and then assess where the shield is at by that point. But if not, just go Xingqiu official, Freminet.
I actually think your Xingqiu has enough energy such that his skill will get him to his burst.
Burst, okay. So really,
So
it's
yeah,
about
if I observed right, yeah, it's about Freminet.
Freminet. Okay, here we go. Let's try this thing.
Gather! Frost is coming!
Go.
Getting here!
Okay, so that's some, and then all right. You know what? Let's check Xingqiu's energy real quick. I see. Okay, here's what we'll do. Let's retry. Let's click the retry button. Okay, so I see the problem here is that when Freminet is outside of his burst state, like his skill cooldown, it actually takes a while. So what we can actually do is just do the first rotation without Freminet's burst.
Okay.
Because it might take him a while. So that by the time we rotate back to like Zhongli and Xingqiu and Fischl, Freminet has his burst, and then we can like get that going.
Okay, first rotation without Freminet burst, and then just reset it.
So, yeah, so just do it as usual. Do your Zhongli, Xingqiu, Fischl, go to Freminet. He won't have his burst, but do his skills as you can, get particles back, and then after some time, we should be able to actually start like a full proper rotation with Freminet's burst on.
Okay, sounds great. Viva, hello from Sevy Streams. Thank you so much for dropping by. I appreciate it. I hope you've been enjoying it. Juan, I give you my blessings to get Freminet, as well as everybody else here. Here's your blessings to get this boy. And to use him like Sevy is teaching us today. And hello, everybody else.
Get this fun boy.
Yes. Chionko, D7 Life, Izumi, everybody, hello, 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 welcome. Let's try and do this now proper.
Yes.
Stabilize.
Nice.
Gray outlines your fate. Let's reveal.
Getting here. Frost is coming.
Okay. So we're just gonna get Freminet back. He's still slapping some. He's still slapping. Okay. You can also see that Xingqiu's Hydro Swords are actually bringing down the horns. Okay, I think you can have their proper rotation now. Yep, this is gonna go great. Yep.
As you wish.
Okay, very nice. And then burst on Freminet.
Getting here. Going under.
Alright.
Frost is coming. Hair.
So that crab is gonna go underground in a little bit, but it's okay. Just keep going.
Getting here. Frost is coming.
Uh-huh. Alright, and then shield up.
Gather.
Time to.
And then... Ooh, this is going very smooth.
By royal
Very smooth rotations. That's what we like to see. Yes.
Getting here.
Okay. Nice.
Frost is coming.
Nice dodge. Alright.
Getting here.
And then you could probably restart. There we go.
Wait.
No, I screwed up.
No, my sword.
It's okay. And then
Rain outlines
there we
your
go.
fate.
You can restart. Very nice.
Hair.
And then this should be the last rotation to finish it.
Going on.
If there's still HP left, just skill and prep for the one after. Come back! Come back, Bozo! Okay,
Frost is coming.
there you go. So you can just slap him with some skills, like Xingqiu's skill, but don't use his burst. And Fischl's skill, there you go. And then Freminet. Very nice.
All right.
Cool.
Not
All right,
bad.
chat. If you want to see the action live, go to Paul's channel. I'm watching his Discord feed, but I'm sure it's like more exciting actually watching it there.
Watching my face like, "Nyah!"
Yeah.
You're missing all of the grit teeth and the sweaty hands and face.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a smooth rotation. That went really well.
It's fueling. I have to say, you're making me enjoy this game exponentially more. Seriously, I sincerely mean that. Like, doing that rotation like that and seeing the benefits, seeing the energy flow the way it's supposed to, it feels so nice. It really feels nice.
That's so cool. Yes, I love it. Oh my gosh, this is so cool.
Yes.
Sometimes it's like difficult to, even if I know like from comments that the guides help players and they they feel like they're improving from it, it's so cool to see it like actual live.
Yeah. And you know what's crazy too is it's allowing me to see the parts that I need to improve in. Like there's certain moments where like I'm already seeing the parts like on Freminet where I could be getting a quick normal attack in while I'm doing the skill before I use it again, or making sure I go to 4, like the full pair, the pair gauge.
Yeah.
Like I see that those moments I need to get a little better with.
Ooh, that's good. That's great.
Yeah. So it feels really rewarding too. Like it feels like I have room to grow, and it feels rewarding when I'm doing it right.
That's really good. I feel like being able to spot places of improvement means that you really understand the mechanics as well.
Yeah, no, it's fun. It's really fun. I hope it's rewarding to see somebody getting better.
It is, and thank you so much, chat, for also showing how rewarding this is, and
Yes.
like, you know, being here for this whole process.
And this is really important because if I can't play my own character, then we're in real trouble. All right. I have to represent this character. If there's anybody who's gonna represent this character, it's got to be me.
Yeah. you are Freminet's conduit here.
Yes.
So
Hang
you
on.
got this.
Sasuke is trying to cause some ruckus real quick. Hang on. What's up, buddy?
Sasuke.
Sas, come on, bud. Where you going? Luna is over here saying hi too. Oh no, she just jumped off.
Oh my gosh.
I had to kick
Oh my gosh, chat. There's so many cats.
So
like,
many
I can't
cats.
believe he has 4 cats.
Yeah, it is insane, and they're demanding my attention. So hopefully we can,
Attention. Yeah.
let's try and beat this, and then I'll attend to them.
Okay, so in this one, I think this has the 3 Eremites at the start, if I'm not mistaken. So you can do the same thing with Venti again, and this time, since Child isn't useless, I'm not sure if he has his burst up, but I think you've main Child, so I think you'll be able to play him well, right?
Yeah.
The main thing is just setting up Bennett and Xiangling so that Child can do his thing unhindered.
Okay. All right. Let's try and. So we're gonna go Venti, Bennett, Xiangling, and then Tartaglia. Assuming they all have their bursts.
Yes.
All right. Let's give this a shot.
Otherwise, I would probably see if there's any recharging needed.
No, I missed.
Okay, and then you can like. Okay.
I should have used his ult first, but you know, I'm sweating.
Yeah. It's okay. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it.
Brace yourself. Think you can get away?
Okay.
No, she
Okay,
died.
Xiangling faint.
I knew that was
no.
gonna happen. I knew it was gonna happen. I should probably restart, right?
Yeah. Okay. So on that team, you have Freminet down really well, actually. I think there isn't much else I could coach you on. On the second team, so there's this mechanic in Genshin called snapshotting. Have you heard of it?
No.
Okay, so there are some characters whose abilities will retain the same stats that they had upon casting, even if certain buffs expire. So Xiangling is a prime example of this because her burst can snapshot, which means that if you cast Bennett's burst with a huge attack buff and then cast Xiangling's burst while she's taking advantage of that attack buff, even once Bennett's burst expires, Xiangling's burst keeps its strength as if it still had the attack buff.
Okay.
Yeah, which is why in playing the Bennett Xiangling pair, max damage is always Bennett burst, then Xiangling burst.
Got it. Bennett. And
Yeah. So I saw where you were at with your energy, and I actually think that as long as Venti can generate the Favonius particles and Bennett's skill can generate the particles, you can do your rotation as it was meant to, because Xiangling's burst was almost there, Bennett's burst was almost there. So yeah.
Okay, so it would be Venti into Bennett's burst. Burst or
Yeah.
skill burst, then swap to Xiangling,
Yeah.
and then
Yes,
use her
and then Child.
burst skill, then Child.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right.
Okay, you got this. Freminet is, you know him well already.
Let's see.
Alright, so you're getting his burst back.
No.
Okay, think you can probably shield up. Start the rotation proper. There you go.
Power, good walk. Rain out.
And then, nice. And then burst on Freminet. Nice. Okay, you're getting it. And then the horns are almost down. Nice. So when those horns are down and the crab looks all like ashy and baked and stuff, that's his most vulnerable phase. There you go.
No, my
It's okay.
sword. Let me lead you apart.
Going on. Getting here.
Alright.
Hey. Frost is coming. Getting here.
Ooh, this is good time. Alright, you'll just want to shield up. Freminet is getting eaten by the
Yep.
lava.
Was not even looking.
Frost is coming. Getting here.
Okay.
This is order.
Alright.
Stabilize.
And then...
Power. Oh, it's revealed.
Okay. Then back to Freminet.
Frost is coming. Hey. Getting here.
Bonk, bonk, bonk. Crab's almost down.
Hey.
Alright. Oh no,
boy, I know.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me lead you apart. Wings of darkness.
Ooh, okay. When we get to the child half, we're gonna try to insert an extra tip there.
I want to retry. I could do it better.
Alright. Alright.
Oh, okay. C6 Freminet.
Yeah. Okay, I think one thing I've noticed is that when you swap to Freminet and his burst is ready, you don't have to do his skill normal combos. You can just do skill burst right away. And then that's gonna, like, get him into his best state faster.
Gotcha. Okay, so if his burst is ready, skill burst, normal attack, skill,
do
normal
the
attack,
combo.
normal attack, skill. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Or whatever however the duration is, but that's not what I want to do. That's. Come on.
It happens. Yeah, we didn't see that one, though.
No one saw that. Yeah. First try.
Rain cutter. Midnight fantastic.
Frost is coming. Getting here.
Alright, looking good. Looking good.
Frost is coming.
And then,
Stabilize.
nice. I think you should be able to do the... Wait for cooldowns. There you go.
Rain outlines your fate.
And then burst. Okay. Nice. And then nice. There you go. Combo, combo, combo.
I screwed up, but I'm seeing the.
It's okay. Yeah.
Frost is coming.
All right. So shield up.
Gather.
And then.
Wings of darkness.
Okay, this one's gonna be tough on Sing-Cho because his what do you call it? The sacrificial sword didn't proc. That's like one of the again, one of the limitations of the Sac series versus the Favonius series.
Oh wait, if when you retry, your cooldowns don't reset, huh?
You know what? Genshin has had 3 years to fix that problem.
That's crazy.
And I don't know if they even see it as a problem. I hate it. I hate the fact that it doesn't freaking reset the cooldowns.
That is wild. Absolutely wild.
Rain outlines your fate. Know my sword. Rain.
I like that you've started dodging his first attack already. One more skill should do it. There you go. And then just wait for cooldowns. It should be doing it. Alright.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read.
Nice.
Getting here.
And then burst. Nice. Alright. Get down, Mr. Krabs!
Frost is coming.
Nice.
Getting here. Getting here.
Okay, you're gonna want to shield up again.
Stabilize.
Witness the power.
Smooth.
Midnight fantastic.
Dead reckoning. Getting here.
Whoa.
Oh my god.
Frost is coming.
Not the crab. Okay, panic shield up.
Gather. Order guide you.
Rain outlines your fate.
Okay.
Cutter. By royal decree.
Getting here. Pair.
My gosh. This floor really sneaks up on you with the damage it gives you.
Stabilize.
I do not appreciate it.
No, my sword.
Okay, there we go.
Witness the power.
As you wish.
Uh-huh.
Going on.
Yeah.
Coming.
And that's like,
Frost is coming.
I guess that's really the main trade-off, like going in with a shield or without a healer. Oh!
Oh.
That's so relatable. Yeah, that was me yesterday. I was like, so yesterday, full transparency, I was like brushing up on like my Freminet gameplay just so I made sure I had like the right tips for you. And that was so me yesterday.
Oh, really? No kidding.
Yeah.
Oh boy. All right, so I don't feel alone. Let me just read what people were saying here. The buff pages. Yes, poor Fremi, I agree. Celebrate Freminet's birthday on the 24th. I'm actually doing my Streamly signing on the 24th, so I'll be streaming on Twitch signing people's Freminet prints. So, you can check out, if you're interested in Freminet prints, you can go to my Streamly shop there, and we will be doing that on the 24th.
Oh, that's so cool. Birthday signing.
Birthday signing. It just so happened to work out that way, so. Yeah, wait, what is September 24th astrologically? Are you into astrology?
Not that much, although I do know my sign at least. I have no idea what that is astrologically.
Okay, let's see. September, unless somebody here in chat knows, what is September 24th?
Okay, chat, what sign is Freminet?
Astrological sign. Does anybody know?
My chat says Libra.
Libra. Okay, interesting. That's the balance. Ooh.
Oh.
Interesting, right?
Ooh.
Very interesting. Very interesting. You would think like Virgo or something, but it is the Libra.
I really need to see more Freminet in the next Archon quest because he is hiding some stuff.
He's hiding underneath those long lashes. He's hiding something.
Mm-hmm.
I'm excited. I'm really excited for whatever is to come for Freminet, and I will and I will leave it at that.
So long
for
Of course.
uh,
And we know the NDAs.
yes. Oh, he's just off the Virgo and Libra cusp. Oh my gosh, this is like perfect.
Ooh.
All right, let's try and be a pro gamer here and see if I don't fail you now.
You got this.
Solidify.
Rain outlines your fate. Huh?
Midnight.
I screwed up, but
Let me read you a book.
Frost is coming.
Right.
Pair. Getting here.
Okay, you're doing pretty good.
Stabilize.
No, my sword.
And there you go. Skill again. Very nice. Burst.
Odds repeat.
Pair.
There you go.
Getting here. Pair.
Smooth.
Getting
see,
here.
sometimes I double tap his E when I should just be like, I have to hit it once
Getting here.
to only activate
Yeah, I get
it.
that.
Frost.
I also have a habit of double tapping on Claymore users just because their movements are
Very
slower.
slow, yeah.
Yeah.
Rain outlines your fate. Let me read you a book. Shadow Raven.
Going on. Pair. Getting here.
Nice.
Pair. Frost is coming.
Okay, cool. His HP is looking good. Just watch the floor and shield up. Nice.
Rain outlines your fate. Rain cutter.
All right, this should probably be the last rotation, I would say,
Frost is coming.
since he's gonna go vulnerable soon. Very nice.
Getting here. Pair.
All right,
Getting here.
there we go. Bam, bam, bam.
Pair.
All right, I think
No, my
he can just recharge, throw out Fischl.
Getting here.
odds repeat.
There you go, and then
Stabilize.
nice.
All right.
Okay, so my chat suggested giving you this tip.
Okay.
And since I think you have the skills to do it, so Have you used Child's charge shot before?
I have, yeah.
Okay, so here's what
I'm a
we're gonna do.
sniper.
We're going to. No, good. We need that. So when the enemies spawn, charge shot the center enemy with Child. That's going to apply Hydro, and then you can do Venti skill burst and then continue the rotation
Okay.
as we discussed before. Yeah.
Child apply, Venti skill burst, Bennett, Chungling, Tartaglia.
Yep.
Okay.
You are not welcome here.
Yahoo! Time for takeoff.
Nice.
Get them!
Done that, but...
Let's light it up!
Okay.
Teamwork is strength!
Uh huh.
No, I
And
need
then-
you to get your burst.
It's okay. Use Bennett to feed. There you go. And then Child range
Ah,
burst. It's okay. It's okay. Recover. Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. That is looking so good. And then there's that one guy.
Think you can
Okay.
get away? Out the frying pan, into the fire!
Nice. You're doing the feeding. Okay. Good. One more Bennett skill should do it on Xiangling. There you go. And then Child. Nice. That is smooth.
I screwed up a little bit, but that's okay. Go back to
It's
Chungling.
okay. You're gonna need to feed. Yeah, you're gonna need to feed Xiangling.
Light it up!
So.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my gosh! So close, but that was so good.
Oh gosh. That was I felt good, and I didn't see the meteor crashing down on me.
Yeah, that breacher, it has the one hit, which also was getting me last night. I hate it.
It's also, I mean, my Xiangling is only 80. Does that have an effect on it as well? And
It's more her artifact quality. Because Xiangling at level 80, like I've gone through 98% of my Genshin time with a level 80 Xiangling.
Oh, no kidding.
I think she's yeah. There are only, well, not a few. They're growing in number, but not every character in Genshin needs to be level 90 to already reach like 95% of their potential. So, for Xiangling, like her main improvement would just be the artifacts, really.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, I did the trick, by the way. I want to see if I can do it again. For anybody who's curious, if you wait for Freminet to put his helmet on, and then if you go like this, you can see his face underneath the helmet. Let's see.
I love Freminet's idle animations. Like the helmet is really cute.
I know. He's a little scuba boy. And look at Pear. Look how cute his little wind-up toy is.
Yeah. Imagine if Pear had a voice also. Like, what if they got you to voice Pear?
Ooh, what would Pear's voice be? Let's think. Let's give him a voice real quick. What would he say if he had would it be like a Pokemon and just say his own name, like Pear?
Oh my gosh.
Here we
That'd
go.
be so funny.
Maybe he'd sound like this.
It's easy to fix a machine.
Oh, that's perfect.
But
Come
He
on.
also sounds like an actual bird.
Yes.
more difficult.
Come on, buddy. Put your helmet on real quick. Don't be shy. Or be shy, actually. Instead of don't be shy, for him, be shy.
I always have this joke
All right.
in chat where I really wish that. Wait, have you met the Aranaras in Sumeru? Actually,
Yes, I have.
Let me read
Okay, I have this joke where I wish they sounded like Animal Crossing villagers. Like,
That would be so great.
yeah, like when they talk.
Wait, they're not voiced, right?
Getting here.
No, they're not.
Okay.
They just make
Stabilize.
like wiggly sounds.
No, my sword! Rain outlines your fate. Rain
There you
cutter.
go.
As you wish.
And then, nice. See. Very good. Combos looking good. Alright.
Dang it.
Shield up.
This is order. Solidify.
No, my sword! Rain outlines
I almost got baited by climbing the Zhongli pillar.
Yeah, I saw that. You know, I'm surprised you haven't yet, actually, because that's me like maybe 20% of the time.
I have done it so much, I'm so used to just trying to avoid it.
All right, reset. Nice.
No, my sword. Rim cutter.
Very smooth.
Dead reckoning.
Okay.
Frost is
Bonk,
coming.
bonk.
Getting here.
Come on.
There you go. He's down. The crab's vulnerable. Okay, this is probably, you could probably do another rotation, yeah.
By royal
Getting here.
There you go.
Commencing cleanup. Frost is coming. Getting here.
I screwed that up.
Okay,
Frost is coming.
there we go.
So I'm realizing that if you, there's like a timing, there's like a way you can hit the skill to where it's like there's like a sweet spot so that you hit it twice, pair goes off, and then you reapply skill without getting that slam down skill block, like or the animation lock. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, yeah.
Like sometimes I'm swinging and then he gets animation locked in the heavy swing down, so that way it's the delay before I can use his skill again.
Ah.
I don't
yeah.
really. I mean, maybe keep an eye on that because maybe I'm communicating it wrong, but that's what it feels like.
Okay, I get what you mean about like the animation locks. I get that a lot with like Claymore users.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Okay.
Totally.
So now I'm gonna charge shot, charge shot, Venti, Bennett into Shangli.
Yes.
You are coming was foretold.
for
Nice.
takeoff.
Nice. Okay. Feed. Looking good. Okay. That should do skill burst.
Teamwork is strength.
Okay. Oops.
That's gonna hurt in the morning.
And then Shangling burst. No! And then Shangling burst. There you go.
Brace yourself.
Then
I didn't do that, but
Riptide.
it's okay.
that's where the problem is because if they're up there, I can't hit them.
When Kazuha rerun comes around, you know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You can run.
Okay, and then nice. Nice. Okay, you're gonna
Time for takeoff.
need to be careful with this one.
Booba, get them.
And then skill again. And then
Venture time.
burst. And panic burst here probably. There you go. And then nice. Nice. We've got child. Okay, cool. There you go. Feel Bennett a bit.
Let's light it up. Think you can get away? Wouldn't glide.
Okay, I think
No, I was just about to use this ult.
Brace yourself.
No.
yeah, we can get 2 stars on this one though.
Yeah, let's see.
Out of the frying pan. It's time for takeoff.
Riptide.
Yeah, these breacher privacies are so cringe, I swear. They're heavy attacks.
Bennett will never
That's
catch a
really
break.
good though.
Yeah, all
I
right.
know.
Try this one more
Okay.
time, and then we won't beat a, we won't beat
Sure.
the ground here.
Sure.
Solidify.
No, my sword. Rain out.
You're I see the child maining skills. Like it's good you know him pretty well. Because that means that you already have like a given solid team for one half of the abyss, because the child Bennett Shangling combo is like is already
International, right?
yeah.
Is what that is?
Yes, international.
Let me weave you a web.
It's good.
Frost is coming. Dead reckoning. Getting here.
Oh my gosh, this is so good. We don't even have to like coach you here anymore. Like you've got it down.
Getting
I am watching the Freminet E normal attack combos, as you were saying. Yep.
stabilized.
Rain out.
Set. Nice.
Midnight Venta. Commencing cleanup.
Okay.
Hair. Frost is
See that swing right there?
hair. Getting
That swing has a delay right before I can get pair back out. Right there, that swing.
Yes,
Frost is coming.
I see that.
Solidify.
it does animation lock you.
No, my sword. Huh. Ring cutter.
Okay,
Odds revealed.
Getting here.
nice. And then burst.
Going under. Pair.
Okay,
Frost is coming.
bonk, 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 pair. Bonk, bonk,
Frost is coming.
bonk, pair.
No, my sword. Rain outlines your fate.
I screwed up, but I'll get it
Let
back.
me weave you a web.
Pair. Frost is coming.
Alright.
Commencing cleanup. Pair.
This should probably be the last rotation.
Frost is coming.
Bonk, bonk, bonk,
Getting here.
bonk, bonk.
Pair.
You could probably shield up with Zhongli and then focus on recharging as you take off that last bit on him. There you go. The official. You can
Frost is coming.
bonk a bit with Freminet. Ooh, okay.
Pair.
And then there you go.
Oh, welcome back,
Yeah.
everybody. Welcome back. Okay. So we're gonna, okay.
My chat says you've got your rotations down to a T.
I hope.
Nice and spicy.
Okay.
Everybody
And then skill on, yes.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Nice. Oh, oh, those are going very
time for
nicely.
takeoff. Let's light it up. At the right hand.
Yep, just need to feed Xiangling. All right.
History will eat this.
Riptide.
And then take care of this bozo. And just get ready for Mr. Breacher's Primus.
Oh boy.
Nice and
Okay, you're gonna have to do some recharging here. And dodging.
you can get away.
Is that a homing missile on
Oh
him?
my god! Xiangling is like hanging on by a thread.
No!
Oh no!
All right,
Okay.
that's fine. We did well. We've got this, you know, and maybe I just got to do a little bit of artifact enhancing and fixing, but I feel equipped with the tools to do this now with these two teams.
That was really good. That was really good.
Oh gosh. Okay, that was so much fun. Sevy, my gosh, I really appreciate you doing this. I feel like I went from a fraud to a Freminet main. And now, here we go. This is him, and no, it doesn't work here. But I really do feel competent, and I feel excited to stream more now, being able to do
Thank
the spiral abyss and
you.
everything. So, everybody, round of applause, claymores, or whatever that you could do emote-wise for Sevy. Seriously, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. And thank you for everything you do in the community and your videos. We're going to once again link them
Thank
here.
you. Thank you, Paul. And chat, my chat, clap for Paul for giving his best. Like that 110%. You improved so well. That was so cool. Like actually
thank
seeing
you.
it happen in real time, you did so well.
I'm happy.
And I hope you keep having fun and like whether it's experimenting or just like keep vertically investing or however you treat them. That is so good.
Thank
you so much for inviting me.
Oh, it was my pleasure. We'll have to have you back sometime to reassess where I'm at after I've done some hyperbolic time chamber training.
I would love that. I would love that.
Maybe when I finally get a Dendro working, we can do Hyper Bloom when I have it for real.
Ooh, that would be fun.
Yeah.
That would be fun.
Seriously,
Yes.
I can't thank you enough. I'm actually like really excited with where I'm at now to continue playing and seeing. I mean, I know the Spiral Abyss is gonna change, and I'm finally getting this down, but I feel good. I'm gonna try and get it full. What is it? 36 star? 26 star?
36 star.
36 star. We're gonna 36 star this with your training, and I will send you the screenshot as proof that we did it.
You got this. Thank you so much. And also thank you for being a fantastic voice for Freminet.
Oh,
Like,
Wherever
this
the path
kid,
leads
he's
me,
so cool. And I
always
honestly
the
just
light
can't
of
wait
heart
to see
still
more of
shines.
him.
I'll always have a
look at
home
him right
to
now. He's got
return to.
one foot on the step, and he just looks so sassy right now. I think. Do you really enjoy the story? What do you like more, the story or the gameplay of Genshin?
You know, I really like the gameplay, but I think the fact that the gameplay and the combat has kind of become my job puts like a little bit of pressure on it, such that the story gives me a nice sense of relief. But honestly, Genshin is doing both really, really well. So it can depend on the day.
I feel you. I think it has a really great combination of great story, great characters, and amazing
It's
combat.
easy to
I
fix
always
a
hope,
machine when you
my
know how
hope
it's
was,
built
and this
how
was
it
the reason I
works.
quit at the time, was because I felt like I want like a dungeon mechanic. I really want them to do something like
Oh,
kind of like what they're doing in Honkai Star Rail. I really
the
enjoy.
simulated
Yeah,
universe
like that would
there.
be so cool to like do something like that.
Yes.
And I'll keep hoping and wishing and crossing my fingers and
I know, right?
'cause that would be
it's
so
like
much fun.
Genshin, where is your repeatable end game?
I
Where is your
know.
dungeon? Where is your simulated universe? I know. I completely understand.
Yeah.
And imagine if you had that and then like putting in your ultra built Freminet. Oh, that'd be so
Yes,
cool.
I do remember somebody said in 2.2 that dungeon
want
thing.
to
I
spend
do
some
remember
time
that,
at the
and
bottom
that
of
was
the sea.
so
Yeah.
awesome. Like if they brought something like that
peace
back in a different way.
total
Oh man, that'd be
Mhm.
so cool.
Yeah.
Because I remember there was like,
So, like-
time checks and stuff, and there was different.
And there was like randomized buffs and then like going
Yeah.
to different chambers. Yeah, those are like one of the really fun combat events. And I hope that they rehash that again, but like better. They like to rehash events and then like add little twists
Yeah.
every now and then. So, if one of those randomized events were to become permanent, like Genshin, hello.
Yeah, we're here. We're waiting. You've got an audience and a community that is begging for them. So, Mr. Hoyo and Mrs. Hoyo, if you're listening and watching, we're ready.
Yeah.
Awesome, Sevy. I really appreciate you. I want to let you get to your stuff now. Final
Thank you.
parting words for me. If you had to give me any sort of advice on what I should be doing or focusing on next, given my account, everything you've seen, artifacts, talents, weapons, like what would you prioritize? And that'll be our final send off here.
So number 1 is Favonius weapons.
Gotcha.
And then number 2 is, and here's the thing, because you're actually pretty equipped for non-Dendro teams. I think that your account and the characters you have, you can make pretty much any non-Dendro team work. So if you're ready to step into the Dendro teams and meta and reactions, it's really just living in the Dendro artifact domain.
Yeah, okay. I'll have to.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah.
it's good investment for
And
if I get
then-
another Dendro character too.
Yes. And then my chat says Sucrose.
Sucrose. Okay. Sleeper. Where is she at right now? She's C6.
I think there you go. Yeah, she's already C6, which makes her like really good to build.
Yes.
So yeah,
Okay.
she's like future project.
All right. And what did you think about Rosaria? I can't remember what we said about her.
Oh, your Rosaria being C6 is already really good. So Rosaria in general is a really good character to build. She can fit well in a Freminet team. However, I think that the team you have right now, especially with the Serpent Spine Zhongli combo,
Is better.
it's a bit hard to replace one of them there with Rosaria.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah. So in terms of like Freminet team concentration, I feel like that team is one thing that you can invest in, or already having Yelan, whether it's Yelan or Saint Cho, just having that team is already really good. And then Rosaria can be like a later character to build down the line, depending on how much you like her. She's generally really good. your Freminet team's really solid though.
Okay, awesome. I'm super excited. Everybody, give it up for Sevy. Go over there and give a follow if you haven't, and follow on YouTube. Subscribe. The videos are phenomenal. I think, seriously, sincerely, I'm not just saying this because she's here, probably
Thank
one of the
you.
best in the community making these videos, and I've watched many of them. And clearly,
Thank you.
the only thing that has helped me actually get better is her instructing me. That's how broken I am.
And to my chat, go follow Paul on Twitch. Paul also has a YouTube channel. You can see his summons there, so check him out on YouTube.
That was a fun, wacky ride, and yeah, very exciting time.
Yeah. All right.
All right, Sevy, have a great rest of your day. We'll have to do this again. Send me some bunny pics, and we'll keep in touch.
You too. All right. Thank you so much. I will see you or talk to you soon.
Yes, yes, please, please, please. Everybody say goodbye.
Chat, say goodbye to Paul. All right. Good. Have a good night.
Yes, thank you. Bye, Sevy.
Bye.
Awesome, guys. What did you guys think of that, huh? Fun time? Did we not just have some fun there? We gotta do more of these, right? Everybody, please, please, please shout out to Sevy. Please, 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 give Sevy a follow if you have not, and check out the YouTube. That would mean a lot to me, as repayment. Yeah, right? To see, like, you know, your average Joe, learn how to do something right. I feel like that was extremely interesting. I really enjoyed doing that. Really enjoyed it. Did my stream restart at some point? No. Okay, good. Thank gosh. We didn't get an interruption from AT&T. And everybody here who's new, by the way, like I said, I have a Streamily signing coming up on September 24th. If you're interested in Freminet prints and getting them signed and sent to you, all that great stuff, you can check it out there. We also have a Discord where we have a great community. We're going to be doing a lot of fun events in the Discord where you can we can watch movies. We're going to be doing like polls for people and other fun stuff, co-op scenarios. So all that will be going down in the Discord. And yeah, it's just going to be a great time. So the Discord, the Streamily, and make sure you follow on social medias for all new updates. I just recently had a really cool job. For those of you who don't know, I'm the voice of Alicus in Pokemon Paldean Winds. I'm going to link you guys the video there, so if you're interested in Pokemon. Brand new episode is up. Breathe Out, episode 1. You can watch that as well. Great! I need to get to my cats. But I want to make sure I hang for a second and just see what everybody thought, too. La Arcanata Cryo, thank you so much. I'm glad I'm a fast learner. Stream Stress, yes, interesting, right? You watched it, and you love Meowscarada. I mean, I've got 4 Meowscaradas with me here, so that was a real cool blessing to get a character like that.